Let me tell you, the dragon ideal is if you worship the great queen Tarkasis, so your soul is likely to join her essence, shall we say, in the first layer of hell, a place called Avernus. And if you're a good aligned dragon, you tend to spend... Is it Bahamut in Dragonlance? It's the equivalent of Bahamut.
Yeah.
In T.
Tiamat? Oh.
Oh, in Dragonlance.
Yeah, in Dragonlance.
Paladin and...
Paladin?
Yes.
Yeah, Paladin. There we go.
Paladin.
And the good dragons will spend their eternity with the essence of Paladin on her plane. So I think if you're looking to capture a dragon soul, perhaps you missed your opportunity.
So, I understand that you're saying that we must either harvest the soul right after the dragon is dead, or we must go to heaven or descend to Avernus to retrieve the soul?
Yes. And I assume Avernus is not on your... Yes.
Well, there's a campaign for that, isn't it?
You can pivot to Baldur's Gate, descent into Avernus, if you like.
No, I'm joking.
Before we head off, I would like to do something for the group.
Okay.
Ness,
What is it?
Ness, I would need your blessing to cast just one spell for the good of the group.
What spell might that be?
You just have to trust me. It will benefit the group.
So this is your first time meeting Ness, right?
Yes.
As Atlas. Make a persuasion check.
Hold on. I'm going to message you what it is so that you kind of have an idea.
Sure.
If that will help help the DC.
Okay, sure. Ness kind of leans back in his chair. Tell me, Anvar, tell me, Ilva, and would ask Gwyn as well, but Gwyn's feeding her dog. Do you trust this man?
With my life? Not yet. In general terms, I would say I do, yes.
Ilva?
Haven't known him for long, but seems a righteous sort, even if I haven't known him for long.
Okay.
How will this benefit the group? Atlas?
It will make them stronger.
That is very vague.
Yeah, what? What did I miss?
Atlas is attempting to cast a spell, but he's seeking the permission of Ness, the leader of this village.
Got it.
So you say make them stronger. They apparently do not trust you yet with their lives. In fact, what do they in fact know about you? They met you on the plains. You can understand my reticence. We are very secretive here. We base our society on trust, and it seems not a lot of trust is flying around. So you're going to have to be more specific about the spell.
So far, he's shown that his value is against the Black Dragon army, and in a way that, to me at the moment, that seems to be enough to trust him with at least general stuff. As an enemy of the Black Dragon army, I feel like we should work together. And let me ask, Atlas, would this spell that you're casting, would it help us in our fight with the Black Dragon army?
Oh, yes, it will increase your defenses.
In that case, I don't have anything to, well, to, oh, I forgot the English word. Nothing against it.
What about you, Gwyn? Do you trust this man?
Enough to not kill me.
That is quite the low bar. Okay, Mr. Atlas. You look like a lizard. You speak like a lizard. And yet you oppose the dragon army. You may cast your spell.
Thank you. Anvar, Yulva,
Oh
I've
no.
noticed the rings that you wear. It is under this moon, with Hobblecock's blessing, that I wed thee.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Cool. Is
For
this
the next
part
7
that we
days, if you
named
guys are
week two?
within 30 feet of each other, you get +2 to your AC.
That's actually really good.
So you can stack double that up with your Shield of Faith, and that's +4 AC now when you're within 30 feet of each other.
But,
I
may
must-
I ask
I must
a
point
technical
out
question about that?
that it says you touch adult humanoids willing to be bonded
Willing.
together. Willing. You need consent, Doug.
We'll see if they consent.
Consent's
What?
important.
What?
It's a ceremony to
I'd
make you
love
guys
to.
stronger. Don't worry about the details.
May I just ask like a technical question out of character? If we were to get married and then divorce, and then get married again and then divorce, would it still apply?
No, creature can
So
benefit
you
from
have
this
to
right
basically
only
get
once.
widowed. So you would have to die and then be resurrected, and then you could do it again.
Right.
That's what makes zealot barbarians cool, because then you could just kill the barbarian, bring it back, and then you could do it to your whole party again.
I like that you're putting us on the spot, Doug.
But yeah, it makes you stronger. You don't have to worry about the fine line, the details. Like it's fine. It's all about being
I mean,
strong.
it's strong, yes, but
It's temporary. It's only for 7 days.
I thought it was going to be a bit more romantic, like the stories. This is.
God.
This is all too sudden. Is this even? I do like Ilva, but I feel like this is forced, and to me that's morally not in the right.
Morally
moment.
objectionable.
Uh,
You did give her a
Sure.
ring.
Yes, I did, but not with this purpose.
Well, you tried. You tried. And the spell fizzles out. Rip.
Well, I mean, I'm not too opposed, but like
Wow.
it was it was supposed to not. This isn't. She's just gonna
Think of it
turn
this
away.
It's a trial run. It's just for 7 days. It's the test. After 7 days, you'll be married no more.
May I
I
come
don't
with
think that's how it works.
That's how the
may
spell.
I may I come with a proposal?
Aww.
Oh!
Oh!
another kind of sense. I propose that I would gladly throw my life away to just try to fight against the Black Dragon army. And if this would give us better odds in the future, I wouldn't object against it. But perhaps there would be a more suitable time to use it. Maybe sometime if we were to fight something dangerous, like really dangerous.
Well, just know, it takes me an hour to do this, so in the midst of battle, I cannot ask for Havelcock to bless you too.
I understand. It's 7 days, you say?
7 days you will be wed, and then the
You're
power
still
that binds you
married,
will
just
fizzle
won't
out.
have the powers. Yeah, it says for the next 7 days you have that benefit,
Yeah.
but you are
Still
still
married.
married.
Right.
10 days. I mean, how do you think about farmers' work and horses and what?
Aw.
Well,
They're planning their life together.
I did kind of grow up on a farm. I didn't do too much of labor work. I
Yeah, I
usually
noticed.
try to I usually try to comfort people and be kind and humble.
I mean, that's
Not
that's
really
pretty
much
nice.
of a farmer in that kind of traditional sense.
I mean, I can deal with the physical labor and oh, okay, this is too embarrassing. I need to go. I need to think about the war.
I'm thinking about war. Oh, that's funny.
Well, the war indeed, says Ness, just wondering what the hell was going on here. Firstly, I hope you two can work out your differences, Ilvar and Ilvar and Anvar. But there is a war to tearing me. Yes, wars. We have an army surrounding the city of Lost Names, which you seem convinced you need to go to for some reason. Possible entrance via the Dragon now pins, but there's an army right there. What's the plan?
The army. That's kind of dangerous.
Yeah, I still feel like we should use our army as a distraction. And sneak our own way in through the pens. I know that's not like the morally ideal decision, but war is not always moral. It rarely is.
Yes.
I thought about it. It's, as long as we tell them the whole plan and not deceive all those men and women fighting for us into their deaths, if we tell them what's at stake and why they should perhaps lose their lives, and I still agree, then I won't oppose that, but I can't deceive all those soldiers and send them to their deaths without them knowing why.
Well, you are the commander, so that is up to you.
I agree with Sneak. In this form, I can still be quite stealthy, as I was when I was human.
Good. And I think perhaps we should rest here tonight and head for the army camp tomorrow. And Ness, do you have a good cook or a chef here in Harp's Hollow that can, or several that can provide a really, really enjoyable feast?
For you or your army? I'm a bit confused.
For the army, yes. If they go to their deaths, I would at least like them to do so enjoyable meal together.
I don't know
Likewise,
if this
for
place
spirits.
has those amount of resources.
She is right. Your army outnumbers our little commune here. Maybe given more notice we could come up with some food, but at this short notice, I'm afraid not.
How about ale and mead or beer?
Beer and ale we could do. Would mean running the taverns dry, but I think I could swing that with the proprietors.
Might take what I'm about to tell them better if they're slightly intoxicated.
You want hungover men to attack this lost city? It's a distraction?
Well, nah, not hungover, but in good spirits. Now, how long would it take us to get to the city of Lost Memories?
That is a good question. Let's have a look. Is there a K? Given a guide. If you start first thing in the morning, you'd get there about evening time. Given one of our guides. Which called Clistron would not mind escorting you there. Mind you, if we're dragging an army along, it's going to be a lot slower.
But they can't stay hungover for more than a day, can they? Hopefully.
Do you need to speak to your people?
Yeah. And if we can get some, not enough to get them all so drunk they can't walk the next day, but enough to
Very
have
smart.
an enjoyable evening.
Well, if I know anything about armies, some will have taken holy vows to abstain from alcohol and they won't take their share. And inevitably there'll be some drunken people as well. So I'm sure you'll get some people completely drunk and some people completely sober. Just the nature of alcohol in armies.
True.
So Ness makes some arrangements and several barrels of ale. Enough for maybe 2 drinks each on average, you figure.
How much would it be?
Oh no, this is my treat.
Thank you, miss.
Because if, of course, you deal a blow to this dragon army by infiltrating into the city and this land is free from those loyal to Tarkasus, then that will be payment enough.
Is there any chance you could aid us in combat, Ness?
Oh, I'm afraid not. I need to stay here and protect my people.
Why not protect them as yourself?
Well, I do that every day.
You know what I mean.
Oh. Hmm. Make a persuasion check. Win. Well,
Rip.
the what's +7 is a bit of a rip. Well, with the armies, I mean, there's 1,000 odd soldiers there, and it seems as if your plan is subtlety. Maybe hit and run as a distraction. I'm assuming that's what you're thinking. It's just too risky. They'll no doubt follow me back to High Hunt. I'll be a large target to miss. So I'm afraid I must remain here and protect my people. I'm sure you understand.
Understand. We've got a long day after this, so I'm gonna go to bed. That's okay.
When will you speak to your men? First thing?
First thing in the morning.
So some breakfast beer
Oh.
and then a march north.
Oh yeah. Or yeah, I mean we could. What's the what's the time of the day now?
Early evening, I think.
Okay. Breakfast. Yeah. Well, I could head to them now and speak to them now. If I can get Kustrin's aid in traveling so we can get there faster.
String nods.
I'll probably stay the night there, wait for you guys to show up.
Okay.
Or if you want to join me.
I will survey your troops with you.
I'm just gonna head off with the beer shipment.
Is anybody else joining Ilva with the troops?
Sure.
Okay.
It's probably better if the troops don't see Atlas yet, so no.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gwyn?
Yeah, I'll go with Ilva.
Okay, so left behind, not everybody not quite trusting their new ally, Atlas. Using Klistrin's expert knowledge of the wastelands, takes about an hour. By the time you get there, night has well and truly fallen. Your men have set up tents, there's torches, there's the medical tent is busier than usual as people continue to try and heal those injured by the Black Dragon attack. But from your speech, the spirits are quite high. You do see some men kind of goofing off and playing silly sports games, and there's some gambling going on. But they see you approach, and all of a sudden the gambling games are instantly hidden away by some ingenious methods, and the bro sports kind of stop as well, and you have their attention, as everybody else, of course, and Rome.
Sorry to kept you waiting. We return with some refreshments. Just gonna show the beer shipments. Don't go overboard and try to share brotherly or sisterly with each other. I don't want you hungover for the next day.
No, thanks, Captain. We appreciate it. Gotta say, the last time Captain shouted his beer, it was bearing bad news.
Well, I'm going to have to speak to all of you in a short while, but just for now, just enjoy the evening, and I'll speak to you all in a bit.
Whatever you want, of course, Captain, but needless to say, you've piqued our curiosity.
Well, you might have some use in hiding it. Beer brings bad news, I'm sorry to say. The issue is that we found where the dragon army is holed up. Well, that's the good news. The bad news is that the forces number, was it other character, 1,000?
Yeah, versus 250.
Yeah, so the forces number close to 1,000 soldiers in units. So we have discussed strategy and how to deal with it. We know there's a hidden back way to the fortress that they guard. Tens of these lesser dragons, dragonelles, that they keep. And there's a hidden path there that leads into the keep. If we can get there, we can strike a decisive blow against its leadership. Without it, the army would scatter, crumble, without their unholy leaders as holding the reins. I don't think the dragon armies out there would be able to sustain themselves, but well, it requires a really dangerous distraction. You see where I'm going with this, Lieutenant?
Are the next words out of your mouth sacrificial lambs?
I don't think of you as, but we can see no other way to be able to get inside unnoticed and without perishing ourselves. And I do not value my lives higher than yours in any way.
Permission to speak freely, miss.
Mission granted.
What do you hope to find in there, and why is it worth our throwing our lives away?
We hope to find their leaders, to end their lives, to disrupt the entire army leadership, the ones giving orders, the ones keeping this gang of beasts together. And we hope that if we can stop those people, or even dragons, then the dragon army over here might be no more.
So what is you're
If you-
intending us to do? Just throw our lives against this black army? I mean, we will fight tooth and nail, but it's 4 against 1. You expect us all to die?
No. If you...
Burden of leadership,
If-
Illiver.
Well, the thing is, if we can get inside, there's no need to fight anymore. So I need all of you strategists here who can think of a way to, when that happens, to guard the retreats, to get the soldiers away, perhaps back here and regroup those who can. But I know that's not going to happen without many of you losing your lives. I'm asking perhaps the biggest prize of all of each and every one of you, but we don't see how we can accomplish this mission without losing several more lives.
So you want us, miss, to hit, run, and retreat.
If possible, yes.
Surprise attack.
Well, that is something in our favor for sure. I won't see this coming. How long do you need?
It's gonna take us. We can get there by the end of the day, but it's gonna be.
I mean, how long
Think so,
do you
won't
need the
take a while.
distraction for? An hour? A day?
Gwyn?
Well, we would have to be getting in to, I think it was called Wind's End.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. To get through the dragon pens and into the actual city. So I'm not super sure how long that would take. I'm gonna say why don't you give us 2 to 3 hours just in case.
And we can keep, you know, the little mascot, beloved mascot, Pod. He's our little transman. He's got this gnomish contraption on his back. And if we leave the other one with one of your rare soldiers, they can notify you of when we've got in.
Chief
Pod.
Communications Officer
Pod.
Plod reporting for duty.
You hear him?
Yep.
He can notify you of when we've gotten in. At that point, you can call it the retreat.
It's a great idea. Bot is a wonderful communications expert.
Yes. Just remember to say over at the end of your transmission. It's very important, otherwise I'm just going to be left hanging. Over.
He's, serious about
Very,
that.
pretty serious
I know.
about the over.
And just so we're clear on this, is this in order?
I have some on my conscience. For all those who are able to fight, yes, that's an order. I won't order the men that are too wounded to travel and too wounded to fight properly or run properly. That would be just sending them to their deaths. So, for those of you willing to fight and those of you able to fight, it's an order, yes.
One private, a low-ranking, run-of-the-mill soldier, he says from the back, "Do we get to kill the fucking dragon armies, wankers?"
Kill as many
Yeah.
as you can.
Then let's fucking do it! All the men.
Woo!
Wah, let's kill the fuckers! And then retreat tactically, yes!
Run away!
So obviously your speech worked. I'm interested in how well it worked. So why don't you make me a persuasion check, and you can do it at advantage. If nothing else, thanks to the beer.
Oh, yeah, that's the time.
Natural 20!
It's a good time to do that, yeah.
That is a good time. You even need the advantage. All right. The men and women, the rank of the Calamar army is excited and ready, and they're out for blood. And you saw men and women kind of doing bumping chests and things like that. They're ready to go.
Elva's gonna go around and She's not that good at remembering names, but she's gonna try to just greet as many soldiers as she can, all of them if possible, and just learn their names,
Sure.
perhaps hobbies, who they are
Sure.
before she does this.
It's more than just a name, this rank number, I guess, something a bit more special. Okay, nice. All right, and you're
Andor would also like to do something before, we take a rest. Yeah, you said there was a medical tent, right?
yes.
So, Andor would like to go there and offer his assistance to the most direly wounded soldiers.
Mhm.
And he would like to bring the most wounded soldiers. He's gonna cast a prayer of healing, so he
Okay.
can try to heal how many? 6 creatures,
Sure.
and he's gonna spend 4 spell slots because that's what he has remaining.
Okay, so casting that
Or
4 times.
yeah, basically, just to try to help the most wounded soldier. Or maybe I could convert some of my spell slots actually. No, I can't. I've spent it all. So 4 spell slots.
So I'm going to say, as you wander around the medical tent, the able-bodied and willing swells up to about 275. So the numbers are more in your favor. So still 275 versus 1,000, but better than nothing. And as you're wandering around, let's take into the late hours of the evening. The one who said we should just kill all of them, the ranking soldier for the normal private, he comes up to Ilva and says, Miss, I believe congratulations are in order.
Congratulations. Why?
The rumor around the camp is that you're getting married.
What?
Let's go.
Well, sort of, but not like how I want. No.
Sort of. How do you get sort of married?
Use your words wisely.
Well, he gave me a ring, but he never said the words, and I'm not sure. So how I read about in the stories.
I've never seen you blush before, miss.
Yeah, usually my freckles get in the way of that.
This is awesome.
Yeah, I suppose I can handle war. I can handle horses. I can handle weaponry and dead carcasses of dragons and their coldness. But this is not my strong suit.
Well, so you're not getting married?
Well, I don't know. I mean,
You don't know.
he's a bit scrawny, isn't he? Well, I haven't decided. He's scrawny and he costs magic. And is that something
He's
for me? He can't even ride a horse. But it's nice.
So you're saying to me
nice,
you complement
he's-
each other?
That's yeah, that's true. I guess. And he can heal if I get in trouble. That's pretty nice, I guess. Yeah.
Look, miss, I'm speaking very freely here. I apologize if I stepped out of line.
No, it's oh, sorry, I didn't follow. What did you say?
He's apologizing because he felt he stepped out of line.
Ah. No, it's okay. I think I need a beer along with you guys.
They get your beer.
I'd
Sit
prefer-
down, miss. Enjoy a beer with us.
I prefer fermented horse milk, but I guess.
Now, I won't say who but somebody went around the camp telling the soldiers to congratulate Ilbra on the engagement. I'm not going to say who, but somebody whispered me that. So,
Who could it be?
well, it's not. What's his name? Atlas. So that narrows
not
it
you.
down to 2, well, 3 if we count Plod. Maybe it was Plod. Okay.
We're getting married. Over.
I'm just checking the notes I took. Let's have a look. Nothing about weddings is in my notes for some reason.
I was going through my paladin spells for when we rest. I was like, oh.
First time I've seen a spell used, actually, so that's fun.
Yeah, same.
Reminds me of my time at university. At the time of you were married, you were entitled to a student allowance, like from the government, like a significant amount. So some people just
What?
got married for that. Said, no, just get married, went to the public registry, got married, and got their allowance, and then divorced when university was
Yeah.
over. Yeah,
Wow. Quid pro quo.
yeah, yeah. Okay.
It's just
So, yeah. So the evening comes to the end. The men are and women are very excited to kick some dragon butt. Beer is consumed. Some of them are imbibed a little too much. But the lieutenants and the sergeants give them a good kicking and like cold buckets of water to the face to sober them up. And morning comes. What do you do?
well, I guess we. I'm gonna inform the men that. Should I use done that as well? That we've lost the elf on our side, Steel, but we found a secret weapon. Kind of looks like the Draconians, but I think it was human, like most of you, like all of you, at some point. He's not bad. He just looks monstrously. But well, we'll use him against our enemies. So,
Oh, great.
Sure.
More the merrier.
yeah. And he's got quite a thirst for vengeance for Mr. Cummins, so
Fantastic.
I guess you can. So I guess we'll just wait for Atlas to show up before we head on, but we can start getting ready by packing up all the stuff and rations and get ready for the travel.
Well, if-
Atlas has no clue where the army is,
Well, lucky you're the chief
unless Nick sends
communications.
a guide.
No, the chief communications officer left the second part of the fire gap with you. Atlas, come in. Check. 1, 2. Over. Are you receiving me? Over.
You're who were you again? Over.
Plod. Over.
I don't know how this works. Oh, the one who tried to stab me. Yes.
Yeah,
Come
that's
on.
me.
Atlas.
Hi.
Atlas here. Yes, Plod. How's this contraption work? Stupid thing.
Over. Oh no. I'm just gonna sit here.
I don't think Plod ever told Atlas the over thing. Tabletop, I know it, but Atlas doesn't know it.
He puts down the fire gap and talks. There's something wrong with him. I think he's paralyzed or something.
I'll grab it. Yeah, you gotta say over at the end. Over.
What? Say what?
Say over at the end of your sentence. Over.
Gotcha. Say over at the end of my sentence. Okay. Over at the end of my sentence.
I'm gonna kill him. Gwen.
At the
Gwen's
end of
gonna
your
kill him.
sentence, what? Sorry?
Over at the end of
Uh,
my sentence?
Gwen's just gonna give him the directions to the army and hang up. And I'm gonna turn and say, I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him.
I failed as a communications officer. Oh. Do I
No,
get a
you're not
demotion?
fired. I'm not killing. No,
Oh.
you're promoted.
Yeah, 2?
Commander of communications.
Commander of communications. All right. Got it.
Yeah.
Eventually, Atlas makes his way over to join the army.
Are you thick in the head?
What?
Nothing. You're just not very bright. You're not very smart.
I mean, was a pirate, got captured, you know,
That's it.
average intelligence. I finished like mid-school.
Mid school. Okay. I'm gonna
His
pick
intelligence
up
is +0, so he's out.
the far gab and explain how it works. This is a walkie-talkie. You walk and you talk with it. When you're done saying what you need to say, you say over. That way the other person knows that you're done talking and they don't interrupt you.
Okay, I got you. Understood. Over.
He's getting it.
Yeah, he's getting it. Okay, and then I will look to Ilva, the boss lady.
As does the entire camp.
Would you like me to hold your ceremony now?
We have witnesses!
No.
I have a speech written.
I kind of side with Anvar on maybe waiting.
It is a dangerous task we're gonna do now, but it also seems like a pretty powerful boon to receive for this ceremony. I think we should wait a little bit, personally.
Well, I mean, could just do it, you know? I mean, I'd rather die
It's
married.
7 whole days.
I guess I'd rather die married than not. I
Hell
suppose.
yeah. Let's go.
She's a lobster right now, just red.
You know, this is it.
Claude brings out a pillow with a ribbon on top of it with a couple of rings on it. Claude's blown his nose on the pillow a couple of times. It's a little dirty, but sitting there with a big grin on his face.
And we're just like rubbing his temple, just thinking a little bit. Just this is all too sudden. I mean, you haven't even seen my face yet, Ilva. How can you be able to marry me?
I'm sure you have a nice face. I mean, you have a nice voice, so.
Oh. Should I proceed?
Well, I do agree with Ilva. If I were to die, which we most likely will in the foreseeable future, it would give some kind of meaning to life in a sort of way to have someone special. I don't think, Ilva, do you think that we need other rings than the ones that we already have?
I like this one.
Well, in a sense, it's meaningful and it's also practical. So I also agree that we should perhaps keep this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Plod finds a way in the back and sits down with the rings that he's specially prepared.
Are you two ready?
And before Atlas proceeds, Amber is just gonna turn away. He's gonna grab his hood and he's gonna pull it down, not
Oh!
showing any of you his face. You'll see that Amber has like medium long hair. It's black, it's straight, and he's gonna turn around with his eyes closed, and you'll see that he has this kind of, I would say, feminine details. Like he doesn't really look strong or masculine in any sort of way, and he's not gonna open his eyes. He's just gonna say. He's just gonna wait, actually. Scroll.
Okay.
I guess.
So I can't do this whole thing in the voice, so you're gonna get normal voice.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, friends and family, today is a day of immense joy, love, and celebration as we gather here to witness the celebration of the union of two souls, Yulva and Anvar. In the sacred bond of marriage, it is truly an honor to stand before you all and share this remarkable moment that marks the beginning of their journey together as husband and wife. As we gather here in the presence of Habukak, it is impossible not to reflect on the beauty of love thyself. Love is a force that transcends time, overcomes challenges, and unites us in the ways that we could never have imagined. And so, it is fitting that Yulva and Anvar have chosen to declare their commitment to each other under the guidance and wisdom of the ancient words of Habukak. Habukak reminds us that love is patient and enduring, that it stands firm even in the face of an adversary, especially in the face of the Black Dragon army. It teaches us to cherish the moments of joy and embrace the challenges that life may present, knowing that love will guide us through. Just as Habakuk's words resonate through the ages, Yulva and Anvar, love story will continue to echo in the hearts of those who have witnessed their journey.
Mood.
Wow.
Blood's crying.
Oh, your blood is crying. Yeah.
Oh wow. Is this the point when we do
He'll just kind of whisper, "Only if you're comfortable."
Okay. So he's gonna move up to Anvar and kind of stroke his face a bit and give him a short, cute kiss.
Amber's just staying completely still. His eyes are still closed, and he's kind of like trying to force his eyes as closed as possible. He's obviously kind of embarrassed and not in a comfortable position at the moment. But as soon as he'll,
Mooches.
nooches Anwar, he's gonna try to return the favor.
You are wed before Habokak. Now let's go kick dragon ass!
Woo!
All the men and women in the army, whee! And some of them don't cheer because they're crying, but very positive reception. So what's the benefit mechanically? +2 to AC?
+2 to AC while they're within 30 feet of each other.
Okay. And
That's a lot of AC.
it is.
And you can stack it with your shield of faith.
Yep.
And the hate.
That's true.
That's like +5 to AC
Yeah.
altogether.
Let's go.
I was gonna whisper to Anvar while the shouts are dying down, like, let's survive this and you can show me those eyes you never show anyone else.
Oh! Let's go. Oh, heck yeah.
Like
Oh, this is
out of
good.
character,
We're not topping this.
the perfect response would be, "I would show you more than that, baby girl."
Yeah.
Oh
Would
God.
Of
never
course,
say
Anwar's
that.
not gonna answer that.
More than one thing you want to see.
Anwar's just gonna. I haven't really shown this to anyone else, but if I were, you would be first.
Precious.
Wow.
And his foot goes back up. And he's opening inside.
Awaiting orders, miss. Oh, sorry. Awaiting order, missus.
Well. Well, it's time to do what we came here for, no? I know I won't see many of you again after today, tomorrow. But I know that we do this not for the gods, not for their meddling, but for us, for ourselves, and for all the other peoples of Kryn. For the people of Vogler, for the people of Kalaman. We do this. So, are you ready, men?
For Vogar! For Kalaman!
She's gonna say, finish it off with, it's Est Solaris, well, fantasy words. Est Solaris Uthmitas, which means my honor is my oath.
As the party and the army is about to head off, Ness approaches you as well, Ilva. I prepared a gift for each of you. And he hands you these packages, one for each party member, including Plod, and including Atlas as well. And he says, do not open it yet, but open it as you're about to enter the battle. I think my gift will come in very useful and handy.
Interesting. Thank you.
He nods and then he heads back to High Hunt to defend his family, his tribe, his group. And the final words from Ilva, the army begins marching north. Clistrin is doing his best to guide, but he's used to not guiding so big an army. And you get about halfway to the city of Lost Names, where you set up camp because it's hard dragging an army around. And then you approach and you see the army on the horizon, completely surrounding the city. And the reports from the Dragon Army soldier that was captured appear to be true. 1,000 odd of them as you stand just beyond the ridge, just out of sight. And I need to have a moment to process this wedding. So let's take 5 minutes, guys. I just need a moment. All right, see you guys in 5. Oh,
What a turn this session took.
yeah. Let me just one more thing.
Oh yeah, by the way, as we're traveling, is Atlas using a shield?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Shield and
Um,
rapier
Mm.
that he has deemed espada, and it is a magical rapier, and it has a little symbol of Habukkuk, just like a trident on the hilt.
So, Atlas, I can see you're using a shield. Well, uh, we've got the eponymous green shield from the namesake of our little troop, but it doesn't see much use. I prefer a large polearm myself, but perhaps you can make better use of this. It's a magical shield. That's I can loan it to you for the battle ahead.
Won't you be unshielded yourself?
It's okay. I don't use shields. I use lances and pikes. So it's won't
Maybe
be
a trade.
huge
You
use.
you take mine, and just in case, we'll trade.
Oh, it's okay. I got my. Yeah. Okay. Why not? I can. Let's trade. Yeah. It's a +1 shield. Yeah.
Okay, I will add that. Thank you. I promise you, you can trust me, new friends. I will not turn on you.
It's okay. Yes, I think I trust you.
You see the Dragonel pins, like one of your scouts report that this kind of like on the eastern side of the city. The the dragon army is kind of milling around, seeming to wait for something, but they've surrounded the entire city. So to get to the Dragonel pits, you at the moment you'd have to go through the army.
Win, could you perhaps look for a place that would be suitable for our army to uh, distract them?
Yes. Gwen will attempt to.
Would you like me to come with?
No, thank you.
Okay.
Still, I've had bad luck with taking people with me when I scout, so. Just try to look ahead and try to find the best course of action for the army.
Okay, so the army is more or less hiding behind a ridge at the moment, and they're deathly quiet. No one's really saying a word. There's a lot of jovial chatter and banter as you're approaching it, but now everybody is dead silent, and you see people like nervously holding their swords and testing their bows, and just nervous energy about. But you scout, you go over the top of this shelter that the army's hiding behind and get a better view of the army. You're a good 1,000 feet away at the moment. What's your plan here, Gwen?
I am trying to find, I guess, like the best point of distraction for the army.
Mm-hmm.
So if that's going to be the guys right in front of the Dragonel pits, then that would be it. But basically just trying to see where to tell Ilva to send the guys to actually start the surprise attack.
So make an investigation or a survival check, your choice. Wow, survival. Then I made your investigations +10. Yeah, fantastic. Okay, so you see like almost like a little mini chasm that leads to the so the Dragonels are on the eastern side, and you see like a little funnel heading down to from the other side, from the eastern side. I always get east and west confused. Sorry. And you figure if you maybe send the army through there, it'll both focus the Dragon Army troops, and even maybe provide a way to retreat as well. I'm going to say with your survival check is that good as well. You figure if the army, like your army, spent maybe a good hour or so putting boulders and various things upon the cliffside, it could almost block off the Dragon Army if these rocks were dropped into this kind of narrow chasm. So not only do you find a good place that you think will pull away from the Dragonel roost, you potentially found a way for them to escape as well.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna go back and report to Ilva. So there, over the ridge, there appears to be a narrow funnel type situation that we could easily get the army through. That would basically force the dragon army into a narrow thing, and we'd take them that way. But sorry, Dylan is pointing at something. What? Okay. In the middle of talking, that was very rude. He wanted a biscuit. Anyway.
Biscuit.
Dang it, now my train of thought's gone. Anyway, we also, to help our army retreat, if we have a few of the guys spend some time up top, they can drop boulders down to block the dragon army as well. Just imagine that was said a lot more eloquently from a scouting ranger.
And less biscuits.
And less biscuits.
Incredible. Good. Yeah, I'll let the men know. Can formulate a plan for them to entrap the enemy. She's gonna head off to find our lieutenants and inform them of the plan to perhaps entrap the soldiers, the dragon army, and create a better escape plan for them.
With the way that the geography works, it's more of a retreat mechanism that Gwyn saw. Like engage the army in open battle out on the battlefield to the west of the city, and then when things go poorly, retreat back through the valley and block off the dragon army's advance by, throwing some boulders down this gorge effectively. And hearing these words from Gwyn, even without direct orders from Ilva, you can discipline them later if you want. Several of the more stealthy members of your army go and start preparing some type of rock trap that once the last of the army has retreated, they'll push the boulders through and at the very least delay the dragon army.
That's good.
Yeah, thank you indeed, Dice Gods. One of the inherent problems, though, is a blocked chasm is not going to stop dragon owls or dragons for that reason. Not that you see any dragons, but it won't stop any flying creatures.
Yeah. But it's the best plan we've got for now, so let's say we stick with it. Well,
All right, Captain.
are we all ready to commit
Well,
to
wait.
it?
We look forward to your two future orders. One, charge, and the second one, retreat. Let us know when we can go, and we will go. And Plot
Don't
hands
forget
him
the third
this.
one.
third one?
At ease when you all return to safety.
I would love to send you that order. And Plod hands him the other far gab. So, and Plod is an
Don't
unusually
forget to say over. Over.
Over. Yep. Plod looks somber for once. He's a little scared.
As long as you stick with us, Plod, you'll be good to go.
Reaches out a hand to grab your hand, Gwyn.
Of course, I'll grab Plod's hand.
He squeezes it hard. And all eyes turn to Ilva.
This is the time, man. You know what's at stake. If we succeed, we'll have saved many lives. We'll have cleared the hinterlands of the dragon army. They won't be a threat to Kalaman, and Vogler will be avenged. Well, there are no gods out there to help us. So, let's do this for something else, for yourself, for those you love, and, well, for honor and justice itself. Those will outlive you for what you've done today. But I want to see you alive, so do your best. Move out.
Chants of Vogler, chants of Kellerman, chants of family names, chants of loved ones. And the attack starts. And 275 strong soldiers throw themselves into battle against the might of the dragon army, focusing on the west side of the encampment, and thanks to Ilva's inspiring words with his persuasion check, thanks to Gwyn's excellent stealthing and survival skill, the plan seems to be working, and it almost seems as if they're attacking arrogantly. There's 275 versus 1,000, and that 1,000 includes several dragon owls, and they all swoop along the west side of the compound to engage in the army. And the men and women are just screaming out like, Vogler! Kalaman! And the battle has started. Even from a distance, it initially goes well with the passion of the soldiers, but then passion leads to exhaustion, and if this goes much longer, there's going to be nobody.
Oh, we need to make our.
Oh
We
yeah,
need to go.
as we see an opportunity, we'll charge for that opening.
All right.
Okay.
I love the DM's hint. If this goes much longer, like, oh, we gotta go.
Our
Well-
bad. We didn't realize.
Oh, no. Well, assuming you're going at the same time. But the point I was making, that bravado and courage and all those type of thing only lasts so long. Because before long, Matt comes up to you, catches up to you. So one last question. Is Ilva coming along? Not Ilva, Atgar, sorry.
Oh yeah, I'm taking Atkar. I gotta get to the opening quickly, so yeah. And Varkon, I can ride in the back.
I was just gonna ask that.
Get on the back of the horse.
Yay!
I'm gonna keep my hands around the...
Okay, Plod starts sprinting as well, still holding your hand, Gwyn, which is make running slightly awkward because you're running, have one arm for counterbalance, but he's got a firm grip. And what are you doing, Atlas?
I am going right beside them as stealthily as I can, though. Like from bush to bush. Well, I guess boulder to boulder, rock to rock.
You can go fast or you can go stealthy.
Alright, fast.
fast. Okay. But we'll say you're ducking, trying to remain hidden as best you can. Actually, let's have everybody make a stealth check. And Gwyn, you can do it at advantage, and it'll be both for you and Anvar.
Oh, Ilva
Yep.
or Gwyn? Okay.
You said Gwen, but he meant Ilva.
Yeah. Ilva for Ilva and Anvar.
Out. Yeah, it'll balance out with my disadvantage because of plate armor. So yeah. It's a 9.
It's tough to hide with a horse with a passenger on the back. And I believe you're casting a spell, Gwyn?
Yeah, I'm gonna cast web, and I'm gonna stick Plod to my back like a backpack. That way he's always safe. He's with me, and he can still shoot from my back and whatnot.
Okay, so he's facing the same direction as you are, right? So he can like shoot over your shoulder.
Yep.
Yep. Okay, cool. So Plod feels like I'm going to say it actually helps with your running. It's like a nice little counterweight, and Plod is balancing in just the right way. And with Atlas and Gwyn rolling so well, they kind of do well to distract from the rest of the army. And you do make your way to... Yep.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that when Atgeir is running at his high speed, Anvar is gonna cast haste on him so that he can move even quicker.
Okay. So concentrating on haste.
Yeah, it just lasts for 1 minute. So Anwar really wants to take benefit of that when he notices that Atgeir is charging forward.
Okay. Okay, as you get close to Wind's End, you notice people notice you. And some of the army breaks away, both Dragon Army and both those loyal to Kalaman and Vogler. So, but you do manage to push through the lines and get to Wind's End. You see 3 Dragon Army officers getting ready to launch with 2 more Dragonels into the army. And they're surprised, or they see you coming, and they get ready to attack. Can everybody please
roll for initiative?
Who are we missing? Anvar.
Yeah, me.
There we go. Cool. And just as...
Well,
Okay, sure. Yep.
Yep.
3.
there we go.
Okay, and just a reminder that all this stuff on the outside here is the battle raging around you. This is your army trying to give you the advantage. And... Sorry, one more thing I'll just set up. Gwyn, since you're being responsible for Plod, you are responsible for Plod. So you should be able to move Plod around. Just make sure you can move Plod there.
Okay. Yeah, I can.
And here we go. He's stuck to your back. Let's get you guys in exact squares. There we go. Okay. So, as the war rages around you, I mean, your distractions help. It gives you this chance to get in here. You do see no direct opening at the moment, though, anyway. But you do see 3 Dragon Army officers getting ready for these dragon owls to attack. And looks like the dragon owl gets the first opportunity to attack as it as the dragon army soldier mounts on top of it, and it flies up, and it immediately goes, I'll say with 15 feet in the air. Actually, it's going to end up at 15 feet in the air. Let's see what it does first. Doesn't have dragon's breath, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, he said.
It swoops out of the pen, comes right next to Atlas, and takes 2 rend attacks against Atlas. Oops. That's not the right button. That's the right button. So it's one of these massive claws on the dragon. It just rends across your chest, rolling a 21.
Meets it now.
Okay, so that's 9 slashing and 1 fire. And then it slashes with its other arm and rolls a 19.
Miss.
Okay, and then it swoops up in the air, vroomf, using its flyby ability to prevent attacks of opportunity.
Do I get so not an attack of opportunity on him, but do I get a chance at attack of opportunity at the rider since the rider is going away with it?
No, the rider's on its back and is out of reach. But speaking of the dragon rider,
I'm re-rolling. I was in the initiative count, and then I wasn't, so I'm fixing it.
sure, thank you.
I'm at an 18, so I'd be going before this guy.
Okay, so cool. So, Gwyn.
There we go. Yay. Let me highlight the overlap so it will let me do that. Yay. Gwen is gonna back up a little here and take a shot at the dragon now.
Okay. Just as a note, if you go into this flaming areas, there are a whole lot of
Battle
chaos.
is waging.
Battle is waging. But with Arson's bow, you take a shot at the dragonel and a 18 hits.
And then because Atlas is right there.
Atlas.
Nah,
Atlas
it's
is on the
15 up in
ground.
the air.
Oh, he's on the ground. My bad. I need to zoom in. I can't even see that 15. Okay,
Yeah,
there we go.
it's
My
pretty
bad. So
simple.
ignore the 8
Sure.
and then add a 5 instead.
Okay. Bug swarm. Nice.
And then a second bow attack.
19 also hits.
That's 6 more.
Nice.
Cool.
You get the bugs only once per
Yeah.
turn?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So that did some serious damage to the dragonel. As you see it carving across the chest of Atlas and then rising up. The soldier on his back gets out. Okay, and it gets out his heavy crossbow on the back. Kind of cocks it. It's just a single attack with a heavy crossbow, but he's aiming down at Atlas. Fires it, and it rolls a 9. Just cracks on the ground next to this massive crossbow bolt. And Anvar on the back with Ilva. What do you do? And I'm gonna say, with the timing things happen, you have 3 rounds of haste left.
Okay, cool. Anvar's gonna dismount. So he's gonna jump off of guide. He's gonna see the dragon is taking damage, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Are these all stationary on the ground?
Yep. This looks like this dragon army officer is about to jump onto this dragon owl, but has not yet.
Okay. I see. Yeah. I think Anvar's just going to... He's gonna try to shoot this dragon with a ray of frost
Sure.
to try to reduce some of its movement.
Do it. Well, maybe do it.
Maybe I'll try.
Ray of
I
Frost
succeed,
does
I
hit.
guess. So 8 points of damage.
8 points of cold damage. Okay. And his movement is reduced by 10.
Yeah, that's right.
Got it.
And I'm not going to use my bonus action to do anything at the moment.
Okay, cool.
But I think Anwar would like to move a little bit away from the creepy dragon dudes. So he's going to step over here and then he's done.
Okay, cool. Atlas, you got rended twice across the chest with these massive claws from the Dragonel. It's 15 feet above you, hovering. What do you do?
Alright, he is going to rush into here, exactly 30 feet, right to this dragon officer, and go ahead and smack him with his rapier espada.
Oh, Sparta, cool.
Oh, a 17 to hit.
17 clanks off his armor. It's wearing splint mail and a
Okay.
shield, so just parries it with a shield.
Second attack then. 21 to hit.
That one gets through.
Alright, and because it's just him and me right now, get off my screen here. I do get sneak on this because of this.
Oh, sure. Yeah, cool.
Okay, so here we go. 15 total.
Ugh, recoils back from the blows. Blood spurts from his chest.
That'd do it.
Okay. So, the second dragon gets ready to attack now with minus 50 feet. So normally 60. Gonna fly over here. Do 2 rend attacks against Ilva. He's bats on the back of Utgar. First rend attack. 18 clanks off your armor, Ilva. 18 would normally hit, right? But the powers of love are protecting you.
Yeah, I've got 22 AC now with shield and with a shield
22.
and power of love.
Second one comes. Poof. Oh, and it's a...
Natural 20!
Oh,
My reaction to reduce the damage.
I'm also going to use my reaction as well.
Okay.
So
So it's 11 slashing and 8 fire.
yeah. So go ahead, Amber. I'll let you roll first.
Yeah, I'll just roll my dice first. So that's 14 reduced. No, 13 reduced damage.
So it's down to 6.
No damage.
Dang, I already said I'd use my reaction. That's okay, that's fine. I'll still use it because I already said it. And I'm going to do shielding word, so I'm just going to shout out no as this shivering shield forms around you, Yulva. Habukok will save you like he saved me. And now you have 15 temporary HP until the start of your next turn, so minus the 6, you got 9 temporary HP left.
I'm going to backtrack a little because there was something, a package that Ness gave you guys.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot to open our package.
Oh,
We forgot.
I'm gonna
We would
assume
have
you
if
do.
we remembered. Yeah.
So just before the battle, you open the package. Each of the packages are wrapped in green leaves, which is number one very odd because it's green and this place lacking in green. And inside the packages, you find fresh fruit, you find cure meats, you find spicy bread. There's also little glasses in there with little bottles in there, bottles of wine, and yeah, I know Doug joked about it before, and now Gwyn is pointing it out. But this is indeed a hero's feast. So,
Oh wow.
So the important things, you're immune to poison and being frightened. All wisdom saving throws are advantage. And I want all of you to roll 2d10, because that's the temporary hit points that you get.
Oh my.
And I'm going to let you
Oh, it's
not cast
maximum
that.
hit points.
Oh.
Sorry, your hit point
I
maximum.
won't cast the shield. Yeah.
No, sorry. You're right. Hit point maximum. So these can be cured, unlike HP. And it will last for 24 hours.
Oh, never mind. Baldur's Gate 3, it's still the once longest.
It's interesting to see the subtle differences between like rules as written for 5e and Baldur's Gate. Like I'm casting Healing Word and Cure Wounds in the same round. Which
Right?
Which is a no-no. And rules
Yeah,
as written.
with that extra HP, I would not have then did the shielding word.
Sure, that's what reminded me. And look at Plod goes up to 25 hit
Plod.
points.
Wow.
Let's go.
So let's see. How much did you reduce the damage by, Anvar?
13 damage.
13. So that's...
You would have taken 6.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
but you can gobble up your... Oh, no, it's not 10 hit points. Yeah, you're right. But you're not... So, just when you mentioned temporary hit points, it reminded me about your packages. So you're not casting that? Because they're not...
I'm not casting the shielding word, yeah.
Okay, because they're not temp hit points. They're full hit points.
Yep.
But, okay, cool.
Yep, but that's more than she had, yeah.
I haven't got to the level. I was going to ask something. No, it's gone. Okay, so after all that backtracking, the creature does hit you once with a great rend attack. And let me just work this out exactly because of the reduced movement from Ray of Frost 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Hits you there. And then raises just 5 feet in the air, making a counterattack possible. It doesn't invoke attacks of opportunity, but because of the frost on its wing, it tries to shake it off, but it doesn't. And so it's planning to leave your range, but Anvar prevents that. And speaking of Ilva, you now have a clear shot on both the Dragon Owl and the Dragon Army officer. What do you do?
Yeah.
And you are hasted.
My horse is hasted, at least.
Yeah.
Oh, the horse is hasted. Ah, okay, true.
Yeah, I mean, is this guy standing here, or did he just...
He's on the
did
dragon.
he just...
He's on the
Oh,
dragon.
he's on the dragon now.
You can attack the dragon, or you can
Okay.
attack him.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna go for the dragon.
Okay.
Am I within 5 feet or 10 feet?
5 feet.
Uh,
I tried to leave your range, but the Ray of Frost slowed it down.
okay. Atgar's gonna, since he's hasted, dodge and disengage. And move away.
Does that happen on
And then
Edgar's
I'm
turn
going-
or on your turn? How does that work?
Well, when it's mounted, I control the mount.
Okay,
And
we'll do it like that then.
it
There we
moves
go.
as you directed and has only 3 options: dash, disengage, and dodge. Control mount can move and act even on the turn that you mount it. I'm not sure if that's
Okay.
my turn, but
Oh, I've just made Edgar and you more next to each other on the initiative order, so
yeah.
so feel free. Okay, so disengage from Ilva, retreats back. Okay, no attacks of opportunity induced.
Yes, and then I'm gonna try to stab at the dragon now with my dragon lance,
Okay,
since I have 10 feet. So let's see.
the rusty dragon lance, despite barding across the army of the dragon now, the rusty dragon lance does hit for 8 points of damage on the creature. Nice.
Good. Oh, nice.
And
Let's
the
go.
second one even better.
Natural 20!
And that means some extra dice. So that's 3d12. That's 21 damage on my next attack.
You have a special
So 16
super
plus
critical
5.
thing?
Yes, Piercer. Let's see if I
Okay,
can find it.
fantastic. That's fine. I'm just interested to know about it. Yeah, so extra dice. Man, if you're a barbarian raging, you could have another one as well. Should be cool. Cool.
true.
God, let's carve across the dragon and it squeals out in pain.
And I'm gonna do I'm just gonna shout something in what's her language? Cur. Try to frighten the dragon, and that's I'm gonna use it's a bonus action. Yeah, use a bonus action to make it a demoralizing strike.
Okay, so it's a wisdom saving
Oh no,
throw?
it's not a bonus action. Oh yeah, it's just on my hits. So it's a wisdom saving throw with DC
Okay.
14. If it fails, it's frightened.
It does not fail. It squeaks in with a 14.
Oh, that's okay. I think that's my turn. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Massive damage to the dragon. That looks good. And Atgar, more or less happening on the same turn. The dragon army officer comes out and says, "You're a lizard. Why aren't you fighting on our side? Bow to Tarkasis." Atlas have a response?
I bow only to Hobblecock. You turn me to this.
Says, "Fine, die!" And with his vicious lance, stabs you. What's your AC, Atlas? 21?
21.
First one misses. Second one, though, is a 21. So as it cuts into you, you take 13 piercing damage and 3 fire damage. And
Okay.
That's not gonna work. No, okay, that's his turn. Okay, the dragon army officer on the top of the dragon now takes out a heavy crossbow, and he's gonna fire it at Anvar. Natural 20 again. Oh, I did a fail sound, but it is natural 20. So you take,
Oh, net when?
yeah, nat 20. Take 16 piercing and 15 fire. This thing fucks into you.
Ouch.
Okay.
All right.
I need the measure tool. 1 second here.
So 31
Nope.
points of damage.
40 away. I can't do it.
Okay.
Right.
And
Constitution saving
oh,
throw.
DC 15.
Well, let's do this. Oh. And again. Oh.
Oh, no, you just
no,
get
no.
one. It's just all added up and together. But regardless, that's
Oh
a
no,
fail.
I had the what's it called?
Warcaster.
Battle-
He gets the
Yeah,
advantage
Warcaster.
on
Oh,
it.
Warcaster. Oh, well, still fails, is it?
Yeah.
Still
Yeah,
fails.
it failed.
And Atgar slows down, and Atgar is stunned as haste fades. Well, that was unfortunate.
Yeah. Oh well, I guess I should concentrate on something else then.
Okay, so thumps into Anvar, and Atgar kind of stumbles a little bit. You feel the fierceness in Atgar disappear beneath your feet. And the Dragon Arm officer says, "Get him! We've got him on a rope! You kill that traitorous lizard!" And he's going to use his assault orders. And this guy here can use its reaction to attack Atlas. And once again, attacking with his vicious lance, just tries to stab it into you, but rolls an 11. You dodge it easily enough. Plod, slightly hindered with being Gwyn on the back, webbed to her back. Gwyn's gonna shoot at the first thing he sees, which is the dragon owl that's 15 feet up. Yeah, Plod, where's your stat sheet? There we go. Plod feeling very strong after enduring his feat. He says, "Alright, motherfucker! Time to go down!" And he fires his short bow, and he's too confident and just flies off into the distance. And as Plod finishes his turn, I need... Who shall I pick on? I shall pick on Atlas. Roll me a d10, please.
Ooh.
All right. Let's see what happens here. A niner.
A niner. Okay. Two dragon army officers come out of the fray and come to join in the battle. Is that right? Two. So two more officers arrive, and they arrive right next to Anvar. And I'll roll them into the initiative order. They arrive there, but they don't attack. But you are right in their sights, and I will roll them initiative, and then we'll reorder it. Oh, look at that!
Oh,
So one of them arrives, gets on the scene, and says, "Take out the magic user!" And attacks with his vicious lance. Rolls a 14, Anvar.
Yeah, no. 18 at the moment.
18 at the moment. Okay. Love saves you. The vicious lance comes in again. Boof, rolling a 12. And he shouts out, "You fools! Take them out!" And he uses his assault orders and targets two creatures. He's going to target this dragon army officer as well next to you, Anvar. There's going to be a third attack against you with his vicious lance. Rolls a 13. Terrible.
Okay, nice.
Target can use this. So this guy's already used his reaction, so he won't attack. Okay, that's it. Their turn. Oh wow, that was some bad rolls.
Ooh, interesting.
Okay, comes out once, attacks you once again with a vicious lance. This time rolling a
Natural 20!
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
That's
I'm gonna
three
use my
in 2
reaction to
rounds
try
of
to
combat.
reduce.
okay.
I don't have any reaction, I think. Or do I?
Yeah, the turn started over.
That's 21 piercing and 4 fire.
Okay. So, I do have a reaction, right?
see, when did you?
When you took damage from the
Yeah, the turn
This
started
guy?
over.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
That's not. Isn't it when it gets back to Anvar, he gets his reaction back?
Yeah, that's what I thought
Yeah,
initially.
start of his
Yeah.
turn.
Oh, my
That's
bad.
the one on 12 that did damage to me, I think. So
Yeah. So
Yeah.
no reaction. So
No reaction.
so
Okay.
25
I'll just take it then.
damage.
Oh,
Well, that was some.
well.
Is it still up?
Yeah, 5 HP left.
Now that was his first attack, I believe. Yes, that was his first attack. Comes at you again with his vicious lance. This time rolling a 7.
Okay.
He screams to his friend, "Don't yell at me! You should be attacking!" And he uses his assault orders to inspire this guy to attack. Vicious lance. Oh, man, I'm very sorry, Anvar. but
Natural
that
20!
was another one.
No, really?
Wow!
Did I just receive 3 or
3
At
crits
least
within 2 turns. And you're 10 feet too far. I only have a range of 30 for my
don't-
shielding word.
Don't think it matters,
can't
but
use
that's
a warding maneuver.
Yeah, I'm down.
12 piercing, 5 fire. Shot. The magic user's down! Get the rest of them! Wow. That's tough, Anvar.
Ouch.
You-
Yeah.
you can blame it on Doug if you like, because he rolled the 9. DM takes...
What I get, I guess, for marrying you guys.
Not even the powers of love stopped it. Oh, Teo, you're not there. Sorry. See you later, Teo.
No, he's there to cure Anvar. What are you talking about? This guy is going to duck down and do a flyby attack against Atlas.
and then swoop up over the side, remaining 15 feet in the air. Remember, no attacks of opportunity from these guys. But they swoop down, goes to rend you with its claws out. A 9 and a natural 1 to balance things out. So flies by, doesn't hit. Gwyn, Anvar is in a heap. What do you do?
I am going to. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna shoot at the dragon officer right in front of Anvar.
Sure. Wow, just parries it simply with his shield. It's a miss.
Okay, second arrow. Let's go.
Second arrow does hit. Now, technically,
Okay.
that's not sneak attack, right? Because he's incapacitated.
Oh, okay.
But that does hit.
Then ignore that.
Yep.
I'm really good at that. Okay, there we go. 1.
Okay. You've got his attention.
Yeah. And then I don't know how many feet away is he? Oh, he's plenty close. Okay. And then for my free action, I will give Anvar 6.
Okay. Bonus action, but yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
That's it for me.
That's a good round. Brought Anvar back. There's Dragon Army officer here. He gets his heavy crossbow out. And he's going to take a pot shot at Ilver on the back there. Cox pulls back the string, fires, and an 18. Just pa-ching, parry off with your just bounces off your armor. And keep track of these reactions. Now they've all used their reactions. Okay, Anvar, healing energy flows into you. See 2 massive Dragon Army officers hovering over top of you, ready to finish you off. What do you do?
Yeah. I'm going to get back up on my feet.
Okay.
I'm going to twin cast haste once again.
Ooh, okay.
Or not once again, this turn. So I'm going to cast it on myself. And I'm going to also cast it on Ilva.
Okay. Clear out the way for a second. Okay, so both of you get hasted up with adrenaline pumping through you. So that's your action.
And that's one of my actions.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna look at the Dragon Army officers and I'm gonna say, after spitting blood on the ground on their feet, you have to do more than that just to try to keep me down, you fools. And then I'm gonna use my action to dodge.
To dodge. Okay. Don't forget the +2 bump to your AC.
Yeah.
Okay, dodging. Now, Mrs. If you want
All
to,
the bumps.
if you want to die, then so be it. And they get ready to slice you down. But Atlas, it's your turn.
All right. Well, swing at it. So we'll do this here.
26 hits.
26. All right, and I'm gonna pump a first level divine smite into this.
Okay.
So here is the normal with the sneak, and then plus the divine smite 2d8. 24 damage total.
Oh, nice. He recoils back. Rah!
And I will bop him again, or attempt to. Nope, that's gonna be a no. And then, aha, perfect. So I am actually going to go ahead and move away from him, and he does not get to attack me because of fancy footwork.
Then land a strike. So you got to hit, right? If you hit, you can move away. Is that right?
I did with my first attack.
Yeah, I'm just
Yeah.
clarifying. So if you hit, you can move away. Okay,
Yep,
cool.
yep. It just says melee attack. I don't think you actually have to hit. But however you want to roll that.
No, it says melee attack. If you make a melee attack, yeah, don't even need to hit. You're right, as long as you attack. Yep.
So
But
I'll go down this way, and then for my bonus action, I am going to look at Anvar and say, Habucock will protect you, my friend. As my bonus action, I give you Shield of Faith.
wow.
So another +2 to your AC.
Nice.
Okay, you are concentrating on that, of course. We'll see if that comes into play, but yeah. So what's your armor class now, Anvar?
22.
22, and you're dodging. It's going to be hard to hit you. Okay, nice turn,
Hopefully.
Atlas. Nice turn as the dragon army is recoiling back from your blows. This Dragonella is going to do the same thing it did last time. It's going to do a fly. Well, not last time, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gets to there, only 10 feet in the air, and it rushes past you and tries to rend you twice. This massive claws. First one's a 17. Dodged that one easily enough, and the second one is a 24.
Yeah, that'll do it.
10 slashing, 4 fire, and a con save, please. Okay, Shield of Faith remains as it cuts through in a massive spray of blood. Goes across the battlefield. Atgar doesn't do anything. Stunned. At the end,
Dodge and distant. Oh yeah, he is.
but at the end of the turn, he's no longer stunned, but he's not doing anything this turn. He's stunned.
Yeah, and I think I'm.
You're
Am I
hasted,
within
by the
10
way.
feet? Am I within 10 feet? I suppose. Since
The
I'm
one,
running on him.
I'll say the one to the south you are.
Yeah, it says I'm within 10 of both. But diagonal movement is strange.
Yeah, let's just say the south one.
Yeah. Okay. I'll hoping that no one else knows the language of her father, scream in cur. Get away from my husband, you dicks! And she's gonna.
Hell yeah, let's go.
But in a language that no one understands? Okay.
Yeah, her. Because then she'd probably be less flustered. Let's see.
Cool.
She will do precise strike.
Sure.
First one.
24 hits.
I will re-roll that 2. That's better. So
Much better.
16 damage plus a d8. So 3.
19.
And
Nice.
I will attack him again.
Oh, nice. Hits again.
Yeah.
Another
It's
11.
11 more damage.
Oh, he's recalling
Still
back.
alive?
He's still alive.
Do an action surge.
You have
Oh,
a third action since you're hasted
Oh yeah,
as well.
I'll do the third action first. Let's see. Nope.
nope.
There comes action surge.
That one hits.
Yeah. That's another 13 damage.
Wow.
And a final one.
15.
15?
Misses.
Probably doesn't it.
Miss, but 3 of the 5 do hit. He just carve. He almost looks as bad as Anvar, but he's maintaining it as you just hit him again and again, and he kind of stumbles down to a knee, but then gets back up again.
And for my bonus action, I'll yell to Gwyn. Hey Gwyn, can you get this asshole killed? He's hurting my Andvar.
Oh
Oh no!
Let's fuck him up, Quinn! 18 hits. Oh no, 18 misses, sorry. 18 misses. It's a miss.
no! Oh well.
Ow.
Yeah, they're very heavily armored.
That would have been sneak too. Damn.
We'll still get sneaks if the second one hits.
Oh,
I get
it's
to shoot.
just one attack.
It's just one, yeah.
Oh, just
Yeah.
one. Oh, okay. Well, that one flies. Oops, that's not the right button. But just flies over the top. Misses. Okay, the Dragon Army officer gets his reaction back. Oh, actually, the Dragon Army officer, he's going to get out his heavy crossbow, take a shot at Atlas. Rolls a 10. Atlas, roll me a d6, please.
Oh, no more officers.
5.
Ooh, assault orders recharge. And they scream out, finish off the magic user! And these two guys are going to use their reaction to try and attack you. Of course, at disadvantage.
Ooh.
And that's a natural 20 and an 8. So that's going
Okay.
to miss.
Yes.
I was about to.
Second
Or
one
crit.
uses reaction, rolls an 18 at... No, a natural 1 at disadvantage. Regardless, both of those guys. And since reaction's going to come, I'm just going to put a red dot on these guys as they've used their reaction. Okay, so that's his turn. Now this guy is going to run over to Atlas, chasing you back. Says, die, traitor! Comes out with his vicious lance, stabs you. Rolls an 18.
Nope. 21.
21. Okay, vicious lance again. Rolls an 8. Misses twice. And he's gonna finish his turn there. Actually, no, it won't really matter now. But can you roll me another d6, Doug, since you were kind enough to roll me that d5 at 5?
Sure.
Okay. So I'm going to put a negative on him saying he doesn't have his devotion thing back. But I'll save you, Anvar! And from behind your ear, Gwyn, you hear the sound of a short bow firing. Pachoo! Ha ha!
Oh,
Let's go.
Natural 20!
Wow.
Oh, and that almost takes him out. He stumbles as Plod shoots him in the back, but he comes back up on one knee, returns to his feet, not quite dead. Anvar, roll me a d10.
D10.
4. There. I'm going to say, so you hear the beating wings, wait, of a dragon owl flying over top of it, and you hear someone firing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Roll a d5. 1, Gwyn,
D5.
2, Atlas, 3, Anvar, 4, Ilva, 5, Plod. I'm going to take a shot at Plod. So this heavy crossbow from above, he's going to shoot at Plod. Oh, he rolls a 21. It's his Plod on the back. He just takes it full in the chest. He recoils back. And without the hero's feast, that would have been Plod at least dying. Right, but Plod survives. I'm going to do better than that, motherfuckers! And, okay.
Oh my god.
The Dragon Army officer, this guy. Roll me a d5, d6, Anvar.
The D6.
A d6, yep. Okay, doesn't get his shouting orders back. But he's going to try and attack you, regardless. Using his vicious lance twice at disadvantage. A natural 1 and a 9. So just swinging and missing, swinging and missing. And he shouts out orders for people to do stuff, but they don't listen for some reason. His buddy, roll me another d6, Anvar. Okay, he gets his assault orders back. So this guy gets his assault orders back. So first of all, he's going to attack you twice. At disadvantage. I was a 15 and an 8. Wow, that was an excellent move. Woo. And he shouts out. He's used his reaction. This guy hasn't used his reaction, but he's going to use it now. He's going to say, "Get the lizard man!" And he takes a bonus. He uses his reaction to attack Atlas, and he rolls a 9. Terrible. So that guy's used his reaction. These guys haven't used their reaction because they just got it back. Okay, the Dragonel is going to swoop onto Ilva and then return back to the exact position. So as it does its swing by, gets out its rend attacks to rend across your chest, Ilva. 17! Miss! And a 16 misses as well. Your guy's armor is very much saving you. And the dragon rail retreats and whoosh, whoosh, hovers 15 feet off the ground. Gwyn.
Okay. I'm going to Hunter's Mark the healthier looking
Okay.
dragon guy.
He is
I'm gonna
marked.
take my first shot at the one right in front of him.
18 misses.
Second shot at the one in front of Anvar.
Finally, that's and if you do more than 1 point of damage, he goes down.
So, okay. Well then, that's me.
Okay, nice. So finally, the person attacking your husband goes down, Gwyn. This Dragon Army officer is... I'm going to roll it this time. Come on, 5 or a 6. Yes. Okay, so first of all, it's going to take its heavy crossbow, and it's going to fire it at Ilva. Misses terribly with a 9. This guy's already used his reaction, so this guy here will use his reaction. Red for reaction, and is going to take an attack on Anvar. Once again at disadvantage. And finally, it continues to miss. 16 at disadvantage. Praising Malcolm. Okay, and he's already used his reaction. He's used his reaction. I can't do that one. Oh, actually, has to be a melee attack, so that's fine. So that's it. Anvar, dodging beautifully. What do you do?
Right. Right. Oh, should I go offensive or defensive? I kind of like being bait in some kind of way. It's kind of fun.
Wizards make the best bait.
Yeah, let's. I'm going to twin cast a second level guiding bolt.
Okay. First guiding bolt against.
And I'm going to target both of the dragons, the wyrlings or
Dragon Owls, yep.
Dragon elf.
Okay,
He's
first
gonna
one.
be at disadvantage.
I don't know if he's attack.
Oh yeah, because then I probably wouldn't do that. But I'll do something else instead. I'll target both of them with Toll the Dead.
Okay. So as Toll the Dead rings out, the one to the north. Make a wisdom saving throw. 16.
Yeah, that succeeds. It's a 15 to fail.
The one to the south fails. So roll or your d12s for that one.
Ouch.
Ugh. The dragon shakes it off. Ugh. Did a lot of damage. Should I put the... Yeah, that's how damaged it is.
Alright. Yeah, Anvar's gonna use his second action to continue to try to dodge. He's just
Okay.
gonna glance over at the Dragon Army officer and give him a little cheeky smile.
He's getting very frustrated attacking you. That's a really good move. Especially combo with the haste. Okay, Anvar. Atlas, you're up. Going one-on-one with this Dragon Army soldier officer. What do you do?
All right. First, I'm gonna take my bonus action, and you're gonna. I don't know. Those who see it will see how you react to this, but we're gonna do his hungry jaw. So as a bonus action, he's gonna try to bite his head off.
Sure. Let's see if you do.
Natural
Hey,
20.
So,
All right. Crit hungry jaw. There's no sneak on this, so ignore the sneak, because unless you think my hungry jaws is a finesse weapon, but it's not.
No, there's nothing finesse about Hungry Jaws.
So 5 damage.
Okay, you attempt to bite his head off, but not quite.
Okay, I'll take my 3 temp HP.
Just as
And
a
then
question,
I will,
what would you have done if you'd bit his head off? And would you let good food go to waste?
well, it says I'm in a feeding frenzy, so I would have, ate his head.
Okay, good.
yummy.
Shame it didn't decapitate him. Okay, bonus attack, Hungry Jaws.
Oh, right. And then, we'll go ahead and, smack him with a spada then.
22 hits.
Alright, this will be sneak. 18.
So your Hungry Jaws almost decapitate him, but then attacking with a second time, the head flies up on the air. Phew.
And then I'll,
Are you going to try and catch
take
it in
my
your mouth?
movement. I guess I would still be in that feeding frenzy. Yeah, I will.
Okay, just make me an acrobatics check. We'll say DC 10. Then you can feast on the head. Ah, there we go. No problem.
Dragon And then I'll focus his rage over here and smack this guy with his second attack.
Okay,
Right.
hits again.
22. Alright, ignore sneak on this since I
Sure.
already used it.
That's
Is my
12 points of
12.
damage. Alright, feeding frenzy, roar. I don't have a roar sound effect. Never mind. It did well. Okay. Oh,
Me
actually,
too.
I have this one. This is good enough.
Yeah.
Okay, beautiful. Okay, the dragon out that is. Rend attack against Gwyn. 2 of them before returning back to the position it was before. But it's going to be 15 feet in the air now. It's got a bit more movement. The 2 attacks against Gwyn. First one, 17.
That is gonna be a yes.
13 slashing and 4 fire, so 17 altogether. Then the second attack. Oh, ugh, beautiful. I feel that's share worthy. I ought to always roll at advantage, and that's what I want. Look at that, isn't that beautiful?
Ah, yes,
Double
love that for me.
ones. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, not that it was at advantage, but I always roll 2 dice anyway, but that's okay. And so slashes
Aw,
against
shit.
yours. What's that for? A hunter's mark. No?
Plod being stuck to my back.
Okay, Plod. Plod falls to the ground with a thump. And technically, you can't concentrate on Hunter's Mark. Isn't that a concentration spell?
It is, and I just didn't realize that's my bad. You can take that off.
Okay, so we'll take that off, and the Plod still falls to the ground with a thump. Ow! We'll see what he does. Atgar shakes off her lethargy. What does she do? Or what did her and Ilva do?
She's gonna dash and dodge.
Okay.
She's gonna ride. Shows it's got 120 feet of movement, so I can easily just trot down here. I'm going to take a javelin and toss it at the dragonelle.
Okay. What's the range for javelin when you throw it?
Oh, that's 30.
30. 20 wouldn't, but 30 is fine. Okay, so the thing goes out, pierces the Dragonel with a scream, and lets out a little ah! And falls to the ground. They've taken the Dragonel officer with them. The officer's going to take 4 points of bludgeoning damage, and has a Dragonel. Maybe he's going to fall on him. I'm going to say he's pretty... tell what,
Isn't he like in a saddle attached to the Dragonel?
but which way the Dragonel falls though? Does it fall on its back or does it fall on its front? I think that's a 50-50. So 1 to 3 it lands on the officer. It lands on the officer and he's going to take an extra, I'll say 4d6 Dragonel bludgeoning damage. 9 points of damage, you see. But he is also knocked prone and just lets out a little scream and glares at Ilva.
In that case, we're both going to move a bit closer. So I'm gonna use my lance now and try to just drive it through him as he's lying on the ground.
So at advantage.
Yeah.
17 misses, puts up his shield, desperate to avoid death. Forget your hasted
Yeah.
action.
Oh yeah, of course. Attacking again. Let's see.
He's hiding behind his shield, but you crack past it. And the rusty dragonlance do the 9 points of piercing damage. Okay, still looking relatively healthy, but he's got a dragon on top of him. Okay, is that your turn, Ilva?
Yeah, I'm within range of Anvar, so it should be fine.
Yeah.
Ah, yes. I'm going to roll a d6. It doesn't have his... roll d6 just to see if he gets it back. It doesn't. But he pushes aside this dragon and slides up next to Ilva. So what's the rules with attacking your horse? I knew there was a special thing for that, wasn't there?
Yeah, I have the mounted combatant feats, so you could force an attack target that you mount to target you instead. So yeah,
Okay.
it's gonna attack me instead.
Okay, cool. So the officer gets out his vicious lance on lance battle. Tries to stab you. There was a 9. Tries to stab you again. There was a 16. So just can't quite get the angle as Atgard dodges around. That guy's dead. Plod. I'll save you, Ilva! As he thumps to the ground. And he goes to charge with his sword. Gwyn, you gonna try and stop him?
Absolutely, I'm gonna try and stop him. I'm gonna grab him by the back of his scruff and say, I told you to stay with me.
You can certainly.
He rolls a 16 to avoid your grip. So you can roll athletics or acrobatics to try and get a 17 or higher.
Fudge.
Oh no!
The blood of steel will slay you! And he brings out the steel sword, goes to slash at it, and he hits for 2 points of damage. Oh, fuck! Gwyn! I fucked up! Should I come back?
No.
Fuck that! I'm coming back! And he comes back, uses his nimble escape ability to take the disengage
Okay.
action, and comes
Oh,
back.
Didn't know
by
he had
nice.
that.
Yeah, me neither.
It made my heart hurt.
Yeah. Should have taken that down to all goblins. Okay. I'm sorry, Gwyn. I just got too excited. Gwyn,
It happens, bud.
roll me a d10. 7. Where's
I don't like the way you
notes?
said that.
Yeah.
7.
Oh no, 7. 7. Of all the rolls, 7 is the one I'd prefer as a player. So a whole
Okay.
fleet of dragon elves soar above you, kicking up a cloud of dust. For the next round, the battlefield is heavily obscured. And heavily obscured. Here we go, I'll just copy what heavily obscured means. This one always confuses me. Okay, so everybody's effectively blind. Okay? Alright. That guy's dead. This guy will try and get his reaction, his thing back. He doesn't. He just completely gives up on hitting Anvar. It's a losing battle. So he turns his attention to Atlas instead. Goes once with his vicious lance, rolls a 10. These 20s at the start, I'm paying for it now. And then an 11, so just stab twice. And he doesn't get his thing back, but he does get his reaction back. He'll take the red off. And the Dragonel. This one. It's gonna go for Anvar again. Not sure if this is a good idea. So it flies
Does it
down.
know where Anvar is if it's blinded?
Oh, that's true. Yes, he does. Because blinded you. Blinded. Depends on the exact wording of blinded. Here's what blinded says. Blinded creature can't see and automatically fails. Attack rolls against advantage on attack. Let's see. Tell you what a score will do. It is going to approximately know where you are, be hesitant in the dark, and actually decides to land in front of you. That's what it's going to do as this dust goes around. I don't think dark vision would work for this. No, dark vision. No, blind sight would, but I don't think dark vision would work. Okay, so the Dragonel boof lands beside you, in front of you, Atlas, desperately looking through this cloud of things, and it's going to attack you. It will be at disadvantage, but then you're blinded as well.
Yeah, doesn't it cancel out because its attacks against me as it has advantage, but then it's disadvantage because it's blinded. It's straight, I think.
It's weird. Yeah, you're right. Okay, so first rend attack, 14. Second rend attack, come on. Wasted all my good rolls. Natural 1 for the second attack. Gwyn, dust.
Oh, that's what you get for 5 natural 20s.
Swings and roundabouts. Gwyn, as this cloud of dust envelops you, what do you do?
Yeah, okay. If I were to steady aim, would it just make it a straight shot?
Yeah, it's not that you can't see them, because blinded you can kind of see dust swirling around them. But steady shot, absolutely, straight roll. Who are you attacking?
Okay. The Dragonel.
The Dragonel, okay. It's on the ground at the moment. Steady aim. Straight roll. 16 hits just. Okay. And no sneak attack damage on that because you had disadvantage on the roll.
But I thought because it was straight, technically.
Can you bring up
Because I
the
did
sneak
steady
attack?
aim.
Sneak attack from your character sheet?
Yeah, because he's on the ground. He's right next to them.
Oh, well, yeah, regardless if he's right next to him, that's true. But I just want to check. Advantage on the attack roll. don't have... Nah. So technically, well, you don't have disadvantage on the attack roll, right? Because it cancels out, so it's a straight roll. So regardless, it still hits with an extra 7. I just wanted to clarify that rule. So 7 points of attack damage as the arrow slices into the dragon elk. And
That's
bugs infect the
8.
wound.
And then I'm also gonna mark him as my favorite foe, so that's another 2. So that's 20.
20. Nice.
Total.
Okay, he does take it
And
like
then
a
my
champ.
second,
Oh!
my second attack will be a disadvantage. So
Yes.
It'd be straight still, right? Because she gets advantage for attacking it, but it's also because she's disadvantaged for blinded, so it wouldn't be straight no matter what.
Yeah, it's weird. If everybody is blind, then it kind of all cancels out. But take a shot.
damn, then okay.
The blind shooting the blind, but Gwyn doing well. 28. 7 piercing damage.
Excuse me.
Favorite foe, cool. Oh, okay, massive amount of damage as arrows fly across the battlefield. Okay,
Woohoo!
nice Gwyn. That's your turn?
That's it for me. Yep.
Okay. This dragon won't get it back. But he gets off the dragon now. Stands next to Atlas. And brings out his vicious lance. Poof, rolls a 23. 7 piercing.
Gotta do it.
And 2 5, so 9 altogether. And a con save, please.
Can I use my reaction to reduce the damage?
Sure. So it's 9 at the moment.
Use a first level spell slot. So 1d6 plus 4. Yeah, 5 reduced.
So 4 net
4
damage. Yep. And you make your con saving throw, so the shield of faith remains. But he attacks you again with his vicious lance. This time he rolls a 19, which I think misses.
Nope, 21.
21. Okay, and he shouts out orders for people to get their shit together. No one's listening though, since they didn't get his attack orders back. Anvar surrounded now by a Dragonel and a Dragon Army officer. What do you do? Still hasted.
Still hasted. Right. So Andor is gonna place one of his hands on Atlas and one of his hands on himself, and he's going to dual cast second level. Actually, he's going to cast third level Cure Wounds.
Well, first one you say is for you, second one is for Atlas.
Right. Third level, there we go, Cure Wounds. Fine.
21 to you, and then for Atlas. Nice. Okay.
Habakkuk be with you, friend.
I'm just gonna say, since you protect me, I'll protect you back. And as my second action, I'm going to cast Toll the Dead on this Dragonel.
Dragonel.
Dragon
Okay.
Dragonel.
So wisdom saving throw rolls a 5.
Nice.
12. It shakes its head, doesn't like what it's doing to head, and with a slight pop, its head explodes and it collapses to the ground.
Nice.
Ooh, nice.
Okay. Any bonus actions? Any movement?
No, I think that's what I'm gonna do this turn.
Okay, and that's all the Dragonels done.
I'm no
Well done.
longer dodging.
Okay, no longer dodging, of course. Thank you for reminding me of that. The dodge condition off you. Atlas!
Gonna attack this guy here.
Okay.
All right, Spada.
That hits.
22. All right, and I'm gonna go ahead and pump a second level Divine Smite into this as well.
Okay.
Sneak.
So 17 to start with.
Yes, so 15 to start with, 3d8. Not bad.
18.
32.
Coils back from the blow. That hurt.
And second attack.
18.
I will use.
Misses.
I will use. I was trying to say that before. That's okay. I will go ahead and use my channel divinity, and I'm going to do a guided strike, which does this. I get a plus 10 bonus to the roll, so that makes it a 28 to hit.
28 will hit.
All right, and yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put in a first level Divine Smite into this because I don't want this guy attacking Anvar now that he is not dodging.
Okay.
So ignore the sneak attack. And let me get the 2d8. So 13 plus 8, so 21.
Okay, that does take him out, and he collapses in the ground. Ugh. Okay. And he lets out a little
And I guess I'll
scream.
go. I guess since there's a guy next to me and I still have a bonus, I'm gonna snap at him with my hungry jaws again.
All right. Angry jaws. Wow. What can you do?
All right.
Natural
critical
20.
rolls. That's a little bit better. 9.
9. Nice for a bonus attack. Oh, great round. Great round. Fantastic. Is that your turn?
That is the turn.
Okay, the dragon now won't get a turn, but Ilva will.
Yeah. Athgar is gonna dash and no. Oh, he's no longer hasted, so it's gonna disengage.
Mm-hmm.
Over here, I'm
Okay.
gonna attack this guy 3 times.
Which guy? That dragon now is dead.
Oh yeah, this guy.
Guy to the north. Okay, cool. That guy died as well.
Let's see.
Ugh.
Let's see. 3 Rusty Dragon's attacks.
First one hits.
It's a miss.
2 hits. 2 hits. 17 and 9.
Yeah. And with that, I'm gonna.
Do you wanna? Can you
Return.
re-roll that 9? It says Malcolm being nice.
Here, sir.
Let's see. I can. But yeah, okay. I'll use Piercer to re-roll it.
Okay, so
Thanks.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's another 8 points of damage. All right. The DM cheers
Natural
himself.
20.
Nice. Okay, Ilva. So
I'm gonna
that's
use the rest of my
your
movements.
3 attacks.
Yeah, move back down here and keep this guy from leaving.
Oh, wow. Okay, so Akka charges through. The Dragon Armor Officer will attempt to shout orders, but he fails. But he will attack Ilva twice. On the ground, reaching up with his lance. First attack. 24.
Just hits.
Power of Love fails. It's 11 points of damage, 10 piercing and 1 fire. And he reaches up again with his dragon lance, and he rolls an 18 this time. This time the Power of Love saves you. Plot says, I'm gonna get him! I'm gonna get him, Grin! Here I go! He brings out his
Just shoot
sword. Oh, fuck, good idea. Shoot him! Die, motherfucker! Oh, dear. He's got too confused, swapping out his sword and his shield and his blade. Who haven't I picked on? Ilva, roll me a d10.
Okay. Yes.
7 again. That's the same thing. Yep, continues to be heavily obscured. That's the way the rules go. Okay, Dragon Army officer is dead. Gwyn.
Okay. So if we're all blinded, that makes it a straight roll technically, right?
Let's just forget about it. The dust flies away and everything's normal. We'll just do it that way. It's
Okay.
just a bit silly. So just ignore it.
All right then. I will steady aim for it. Actually, you know what? No, I won't. I will not use steady aim. I will use. Yeah. I will Hunter's Mark the guy above Atlas.
Okay. Here's Hunter's
Then
Mark.
I will try to shoot him.
And you succeed in shooting him. 6 points of piercing, 13 points of piercing, 19 points of piercing, 21 points of piercing. Okay, he almost goes down, but he just manages to stay.
Second shot.
That one will take him out no matter what your roll is. He's on 1 hit point. He falls to the ground.
Yay. That's my turn.
Nice. Okay, he will not respond as he is dead. Anvar, as you dodge and dodge and dodge, people just die around you for some reason. Your turn.
Yeah, for some reason.
There's one officer left.
I'm going to be a little bit confused because it all happens so quick. But Anwar is going to move to get a better look at the situation. He's going to notice that there's just one guy remaining, or so it seems. And he's going to cast. He's going to cast Toll the Dead twice.
Twice? Oh, interesting. Okay, let's have a look. First, what's DC?
It's 15 wisdom.
Okay, 1 success, 1 failure. So just roll the damage once. Toll the Dead rings out across the battlefield once again.
Oh, that's
Okay, nice. So that's your...
right. Can I do anything else? I don't think so. No, I cannot. Or actually, I'm just going to convert my last sorcery point. I can't do that. I need 2 points. Never mind.
Okay,
That's my
cool.
turn.
Atlas, bodies around you, covered in blood yourself. What do you do?
Coming down to here, and we'll go ahead and take a swipe Espada on him.
Okay. Ching!
So first swipe's gonna miss,
Yep.
and the second swipe, he is gonna actually make this a disarming attack and try to knock his lance out of his hands.
Okay. 24 hits, so roll damage, and then we'll sort out the dropped weapon. Ooh, 22, ouch. Okay. And what does he need to roll to maintain his weapon?
It just says it's a contested strength and an athletics or dexterity check of his choice against my attack roll. So if my attack roll wins, his weapon is dropped.
Okay, so roll a 24. Ooh, he's got a +5 on this. He rolls a dirty 20. His lance falls to his side. Just right
Free
there.
interaction, I am going to kick his lance away from him.
Okay, so we'll say this fall goes, it skitters over that way.
And then he'll say in Draconic to him, "You thought you made me into a weapon against you all."
Love it. Okay, we'll see if he gets a chance to respond as Ilva. Oh, sorry, is that your turn?
It's my turn.
Okay, Ilva.
Yeah, Atgar's going to disengage.
Okay.
Run a little lap. And then she's going to run him through, or try to, with her spear and her
Sure.
javelins. So let's see. Do that.
Ah,
16
misses.
miss.
Oh, desperately he holds up his shield. The second one does hit though. Third one hits for that matter.
Oh, that's a reroll. That's better.
Well, you can keep rolling if you like,
That's
but
good.
I want to know.
How do you want to do this?
Nice.
Well, she's going to stab him through with the lance, and well,
Ooh.
he's going to be lifted off the floor, and she's going to thunder through with Alka through the stables, and just, as a final motion, just shake him off as he goes flying into the wall, thudding.
Alright, nice. So with the battle still raging around you, but the immediate threat still out there, what do you do?
I guess we have to push on, guys.
We gotta find the entrance.
Yep, gotta find the entrance to. I believe we were told there was some kind of way into the city. So
How hurt are you, Anvar?
I'm fine for now. If we manage to get inside, I can try to do some more.
we're plod.
Oh,
I
thank
can,
you.
yeah.
And
If we get inside, I can try to do some healing that will benefit all of us at once.
okay.
But I
One
need-
second.
10 minutes.
Atlas will reach down and touch Plod's head. Hablcock will make you feel better, young one.
Don't
And
touch
he
my
lays on
head!
hands for 5 hit points.
Don't touch my head!
Unless Plod smacks. Okay.
Just the shoulder, please. Personal
Yeah.
space.
Okay. Touches his shoulder and lay on hands for 5.
Alright. Like his head touch.
Little stick. Oh, that's too fun.
Okay, the battle is raging around you, so if you guys don't hurry, I'm going to ask someone to roll a d10 again.
And
Well,
we're gonna
Find the entrance.
mount up Atkair once again.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, just towards.
Make our way in.
Yeah.
Make your way in
If
where?
there's
We gotta
a.
find,
I
we
don't
gotta find the
know.
entrance.
Yeah, we're looking. I guess I'll investigate these cubbies holes or something to see if there's some kind of entrance to something else.
Okay.
And check each stable.
Okay. Everybody make an investigation check as you frantically search around. Plod will look 2. Investigation is intelligence.
Oh. Oof. Oof.
Excellent.
Wow.
Okay. They're very average rolls.
Yeah.
Too bad. I thought Gwen could see everything with my perception of 20.
I'm gonna have you guys. I'm going to roll a d10 as you search around. 2. Okay, this is a flyby attack. I'm gonna roll a d5 again. 1, Gwen, 2, Atlas, 3, Anvar, 4, Ilva, 5, Plod. It gets Ilva. So it takes a crossbow shot at you from above. Rolls an 8, so just clatters next to you. You do find a passageway though, right at the top, so kind of near where Plod is.
I also think that haste would probably be running out pretty soon.
Yep. So you all frantically dash into the passageway. Now, what I will say is this thing coming up, the ceilings are 10 foot high. I'm going to say that's going to make it next to impossible for you to rate Ilva for the next wee
Yeah.
while. Okay?
Yes. Is it still possible to lead Atkai through this opening, or?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I imagine Atgar's like 7-8 feet at the shoulders, right? So she can, at the very least, bow her head. So you can lead her
Yeah.
through, no problem. You just can't ride her. Okay. The passage. Wait a sec.
Hmm.
Where have I lost my notes? The passage from Wind's End runs through ancient stone, winding through darkness, alive with skittering insects. Illiva, you can't see. Are you human? She's human, isn't she?
Yeah.
Completely black. What do you do? Can't see.
Light up a torch.
Light up a torch. And as you light up the torch, you notice the sheer number of insects here. Like the scene from Temple of Doom, Indiana Jones. It's just big, disgusting bugs everywhere. And after traveling for hundreds of feet, so by this time definitely haste has worn off, you see a large seam in the wall, after which rock's texture abruptly changes. Ahead the tunnel stretches on. Just a change in texture. Okay, we'll get that in a sec. Does anybody have stone cutting as an ability? Nope.
No dwarves here, I think.
Okay, so your divine sense pops up. Nothing desecrated, nothing pings your senses, Atlas. Okay.
Is there like just symbols or anything written?
Not that you can see. No.
Is it because it's too dark, or
It's just
far away?
no symbols. No. The only
Okay.
thing you notice
I
is
see.
the
Or,
texture
yeah,
changes.
yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, it's getting you all onto a new map. Gwyn and Bar and MVP, most valuable plot. Now, let me just check this map setting. Yeah, how are you seeing Gwyn? The torch up.
Oh, at this point, we would probably would have. Plod, can you? This is fine, right? Plod, can you notify the army that they can retreat?
Oh, sure, just a sec. Breaker, Charlie, Echo, Taco Bell, Taco Bell, Beta Alpha. Can you read me
Get the
over?
fuck out!
Can you read me over? And has the person with the fab gab died? That's a good question. I'm gonna give him a 10% chance of this message not going through. So Ilva, roll a d10 and don't roll a 10.
Ooh.
We're serving you loud and clear. We're getting massacred out here. What do we do? Over. They're getting massacred, Ilva. What's your orders?
Get out! We're in.
Retreat, motherfuckers! We're run over! Get out of there! Get out of there! Over! And the guy doesn't even. Oh, okay. I think he's might have died. He didn't say over, but they're retreating. So the orders.
That's good.
have
Thank you,
got-
Plod.
It's going to remove. Put you all on the wrong layer. Layer Okay. And this is the passageway that you find yourself in. Let me know if you can't see. But your torch is leading the way, so you can only see via the torch.
Way.
And just to let
Before
you know
we-
about this hall, yeah, as you come out of this hallway, there's a fork in the tunnel, and the wall bursts even back up a little bit, Ilva, even before you get there. So come back to about where Gwyn and them are. So as you approach your fork in the tunnel, the walls burst into green flames that rush towards you. Spectral dragon heads erupt from the flames, and the corridor fills with furious hissed words. Does anybody understand Draconic?
Yes.
Yes. It's
So
me and Gwen. Or him and Gwen.
Okay. Trespassers, desecrators, betrayers, all of you! And can you all make me wisdom saving throws, please, including Edgar?
And I believe we have an advantage because of
Everyone?
the meal.
You do, that is true. Plot
Oh,
We
fails.
need to frighten as well.
Oh, we are? Yeah.
No, this is
Not
not frightened.
advantage for that guy.
Ah,
So,
true.
just
But this is
he's
not a
too
frighting
convinced.
condition. Okay.
And if I roll again, we have advantage on the wisdom saves from
Oh,
where we
okay,
ate the
cool.
food.
Oh, that's not better.
So Anvar fails, and Plod fails. Ilva fails. So what did you roll, Ilva? Sorry, let's go through. Gwyn, what did you roll?
22.
Pass. Atlas.
20.
Pass. Anvar.
8.
Fail. Ilva.
14.
Fail. And Plod fails. Okay, let's go with Ilva first. Ilva, can you do your best attack against Atlas, please?
Oh. Guess that's with a pike in these quarters. So,
27?
Yeah, that'll do it.
Now, I did say best
9
attack,
damage.
so pump any extra things you have into that.
okay, and that's gonna be a precise strike, and that's gonna be with an advantage on a D8. So
Let's roll again, just in case it's a natural 20. Okay, so just a plain old hit.
and the 9 would have been a 4, so I guess we roll it.
Sure.
Sorry. Yeah, that's 14.
That is includes the D8.
Oh no, it does not. Sorry. This does. So 17.
Anvar. Oh, do your
Yeah,
best,
so
do your best
I
attack
have a
against
couple of
Plod.
options. I'm going to let you choose, I think. I'm going to whisper it to you. I'm going to try it first.
Sure. I think the second one.
The second one? Okay.
And it will be a disadvantage because of the range.
Right. Okay. And you want me to do all the extra stuff as well?
Yeah.
Sure. Oh.
Oh, it's a
okay.
disadvantage, so it misses.
Oh. Oh, fourth
But,
level batting bolt.
And
Wow.
Disadvantage.
Oh.
Well. So.
No, it's a
it would be
disadvantage.
9.
It's a 9. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's still a 9. I was just gonna see if I could do it lower. But I also have this thing here.
Favored by the gods. 15.
Oh,
Roll damage. Its AC is
Yep.
15.
Oh.
No.
that's gonna be a lot of
No.
damage, guys.
I will kill him.
Ah! As As a guiding bolt erupts onto him, he takes 19 points of damage. He survives the hit.
Oh.
And he says, "What the fuck is going on here?" Ah!
I'm so glad that roll was low. It seems like
That's a bunch of 2s and 1s in that roll.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that is a terrible roll. Well done.
Yeah, nice.
Well,
Plod also gets an attack. And he was going to attack Gwyn, but he just got hit by this. I'm going to say a 1 or a 2. He's almost certainly going to attack Andvar, unless it's a 1 or a 2. Okay, he turns around and says, "You motherfucker!" And... yeah, he's going to attack with the Steel's longsword. "You piece of shit!" He does 1 slashing dash of damage against you.
Hell yeah.
And then you all come, the people who failed their saving throw comes to their senses and do not attack again.
well,
What?
it's
Knock it off! The dragon
Is-
army will try to control your mind. Get it together!
Motherfucker, Andvar! It's like
so
16
sorry,
points of
but-
damage.
Plod,
Oh, Plod just natural 20'd him?
He rolled literally the maximum possible damage.
Yeah, I'm.
Plod gets healed as he's attacking Andvar. He's bringing his sword up to attack him again. You guys better do something.
I'm gonna grab him.
I'm going to step back.
Well, let's see the grab first. He rolls a 20. Gwyn. Athletics or acrobatics? Oh, say this time you grab him. "Let me out of here, motherfucker! I never trusted you! Look me in the eyes,
Yes,
you
you did.
traitor! Yeah! He fucking guiding bolted me! The motherfucker! I'm gonna rip your throat out! Ah!
well,
If you're punching Plod, you miss. He's a 15.
Yeah, well, I'm just trying to get his attention.
That just barely hit Plod with my 15.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Plod,
yes.
no, you weren't in your right mind, and neither was Andvar. We're good now. It's all okay.
I'm
I'm
watching
not
you,
sure if
Andvar.
it is. Atgar also failed.
Oh, Edgar. Oh, okay. Edgar. It's going to be 1 to 2, Gwyn, 3 to 4, Plod, 5 to 6, Andvar. It's Plod. Edgar, attack Plod with your hoof attack.
Oh my
that's-
god.
It's not a crit. It's
I know.
Yeah.
It's not. But roll damage.
that's
Oh
10
my-
damage.
Ow! Even the fucking horse hates me!
Nobody hates you.
Is Plod still standing though?
He is, thanks to the
Yeah.
cure wounds.
Okay.
And everybody's so desperate to save Plod.
I have no more cure wounds. So
I'm,
We need to
I'm
find a
low
place
on
to rest.
resources as well.
at least for like maybe like an hour, if our army's retreating, we can at least do that.
Yeah, so the green are the spirits of the dragons who said those who understand, betrayers, desecrators, trespassers. They've seemingly left the area. They kind of swooped through you, then headed down the corridor there. What do you do?
Before we go, let me offer a quick prayer for us. And then I'm going to go ahead and do a prayer of healing on the whole party.
Okay.
Or 10.
That's 10 minutes, I believe.
Yeah, 10 minutes.
Oh, in that case, Andor would also like to do some praying. So,
Heck yeah.
Oh, wow.
we'll get 26 total. 23, I mean. That's,
Nice.
yeah, that's nice.
Get your minds
Honor,
right.
go.
The dragon army will play mind games, turn you against each other. Focus!
I'm fucking watching you, Edward.
I'm sorry, Claude. It was my intention. It was just this. I can't describe it. It was
It was
just
the
this-
crazy dragon voices.
I've still got my eye on
what
you.
Windfall-
Yeah, and I've got my eye on you. It's all right.
Come on, guys, we gotta hurry.
Okay, so you take 10 minutes. Well, was it 10 minutes or 20 minutes? It have to be 20 minutes.
They could have
because-
done it at the same time, yeah.
But
And
spells
if we
of
do it
the
at the same time.
but spells of the same name do not stack. So I'm going to say that need to be at separate times. So you take 20 minutes.
That makes sense.
Let's go roll something.
Could we be 11 minutes then? Because
Yeah,
mine,
how long?
could he start his after I start mine? So it'd be 11 minutes and not 20 minutes?
It's taking 20 minutes to fully appreciate the pair. And if two people are praying in your head, praying out loud, that'd be very confusing. So 20 minutes. Okay, and you come to a fork. Atlas, you have dark vision. Yes, as a.
No, I'm seeing from Yulva's torch, so I'm sticking
Okay.
with Yulva.
In that case, Anwar's gonna place the light
dark
cantrip
vision.
on your rapier.
Are you sure you don't have dark vision as a lizard folk?
As a lizard folk, yeah, I don't see it in my I don't see anything about vision. I got a swim speed, a medium.
Okay,
I
I'll
can
take
hold
off
my
your-
breath for 15 minutes. Yeah.
I'll take off your dark vision. And then, sorry, somebody's casting light on what?
Yeah, I'm casting it on Atlas's your rapier, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, give you a light source as well. Here you go. You're dragging along Atgar with you, Ilva?
Oh, well, yeah, if I can fit him in these corridors.
It's a bit of a squeeze.
Safer
And he's
place.
hunched a little bit, but these are very, very tight tunnels. Anvar, you do see like the passageway to the west looks flooded.
Do we hear a stream of water as well, or is it kind of still?
Appears to be still.
There seems to be some water down this down this way, and it's gonna point in this direction.
You want to check it out?
Yes. It also seems like there's some walls, not like cave walls, but like more constructed.
Gwen is going to suggest we take the not flooded passage. I mean, it's flooded. Do we want to waste time trying to get through there when we're in a hurry?
Seems like the route to the north will lead into what might be a room, a cave room perhaps. It's a little hard to see in this angle.
I could check the flooded route to see if there's a passageway. I can swim.
As long as we don't split up, I don't think that would be in our best interest at the moment.
How about we travel north, and if we get stuck, we can try the flooded passage. It just seems like a waste of our time to try to sort through something that's already flooded. But that's just me.
Watch for traps.
As you peer around the corner there, Gwyn, with your passive perception of 20, well, first of all, the room that you see is mismatched bones lie scattered across this large chamber. Though the cavern itself is natural, its ceiling has caved in, and with it part of a building has fallen into this cavern. Inside the collapsed structure are strewn wooden heads and decaying hats. Decaying hats! Yeah. And under the piles of shattered wood, you see the figure of as notices you are approaching and starts standing up, and a massive creature made of these bones stand up. And Gwyn, you spotted before this happened, so you can do whatever you like, and then we'll get into initiative. You have a surprise round on this guy, thanks to your passive perception.
Amazing. I am an assassin. So, yeah.
23 hits.
And that's
Okay.
an automatic crit, isn't it?
Auto crit.
Yeah. Right click. And
30 points of damage.
Nice.
then
Oh,
33.
bucks.
Just 33.
You know what? Why not? I'll also mark it as a favored foe.
Okay, so as a golem stands up, you fire the arrow in it and it thocks into its chest. And was it 35? Was it?
That's a lot of things.
Okay, let's... You can see the hit point.
No, hold on.
30, 36, 38, 40. 40 damage total.
There's only one gathered swarm, though. 30,
I thought
33.
everything was critical because it was.
Oh,
It'd be everything
whoa.
critical because
You're right. You're right. So what is it?
40.
Okay, so you in a split second you boom, fire at the creature and you see the damage bar. I take a couple more hits like that, and everybody please.
Roll for initiative.
Bring up
does she get her second shot?
If it's
Yeah.
a full surprise round, it depends. Oh, okay. Well, hey, if you're saying yeah.
Yep. So
Come
take
on,
a
second
shot.
arm.
Ah, fail. Misses. Okay, let's get Plod into the initiative orders.
I wouldn't have time to guidance myself before this. No, I wouldn't.
No,
I wouldn't
no,
know.
no,
Okay,
you
so
wouldn't.
no guidance.
And stop this. Actually, we'll do this. Okay, so Gwyn, quick as a flash, boom, shoot at this creature constructing itself from the bones from this fallen building above, and oh, I didn't roll the golem. 8.
Yeah,
Well, that's not great.
it was gonna hear.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It was gonna hear the sound of battle and rush in. I think I can get 5, 30,
Cool.
and yeah, I'll
Just with
attack
your
it
lance.
twice with my attack it with my items. Let's see. Nope.
And it just cracks off its stony hide. Cracks off its stony hide again. It's not really dodging your attack, but its natural armor is preventing your attacks from hitting.
This thing is pretty strong. And that's gonna be my turn.
Okay, Atlas.
Alright, I guess we'll go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. I can actually get to it.
Okay.
And we'll go ahead and swing with the rapier.
Okay, first
Alright,
swing.
first swing, probably a no, and
Ding!
a second swing.
Second one hits.
Alright, with my sneak.
Is
I'm
that
going
a-
to take Piercer and. Sorry, what was
Is
that?
that a magical weapon?
Yes, it is.
Okay. So we'll start with 16.
And I will take Piercer. I'm going to reroll my damage. I'm going to reroll that 3. So let's see if we can get something better
What is
here.
it? Doesn't your sneak only apply, you said, if no one's within 5 feet of you? Is that how the rule works? It was right there.
Let's see here. Where's it at? It's different. Scroll down.
Not within range of the enemy though.
creature.
Oh, no other creatures. I thought it was enemy. Yeah, so no sneak.
Cry
So-
features of you. So I'll give him 7 hit points back.
Yep, no sneak, but I'm gonna use Piercer to re-roll that 3, and let's see if we can get something better here.
So it's 9 at the moment.
No, re-rolled it to 1. Do I have to take it? Let's see here. I re-roll, I have to take it, so it's only gonna take 7 damage, not 9.
So another 2 hit points back. Okay, that was a long walk for not much. Okay, first attack bounces off it. Second attack, you do get the angle, but not doing as much damage as you wanted to.
I will, cunning action. You cunning action dodge or no?
Don't think so.
I don't think so. I'm trying to fill it up here.
Disengage.
Dash, disengage, or hide. Okay, I'll cunning action. No, nothing. I'll stay in the front. I'm good.
Okay, Gwynava doing a massive first hit with your assassinate. What's your next move?
I will steady aim.
Steady aim. Okay, putting all your eggs in one basket, so at advantage. Oh,
Oh,
Natural 20!
that was a
Again.
very evil laugh. I love it. And that is a magic bow, right?
It is.
You think you need another gathered storm? There we go. So 26, 26, 28,
32.
26, 28, 32, 36, 40. That's what I make it.
Let's go.
oh, wow.
26,
IDC math.
28, 32, yeah, 40. Oh, man.
Again. Wow.
This guy's nasty, but not as nasty as Gwyn. My goodness.
Single woman army right now.
Assassin, let's go. Boom, boom,
Just a
boom.
howitzer. And that's all your moves. You move and everything. Plot says you think
Yeah,
that's
That was her
impressive.
first attack.
Gwyn?
She gets a second attack.
Oh yeah, that was just my first attack. Okay. Yeah. Let's see.
Okay, that hits.
That will be that.
14 damage. Okay. You think that's impressive, Gwyn? Check this out. Comes out with a short bow. Ting! Ha
Oh my gosh.
What?
Fortunately, he does not
Damn.
have a magical weapon, so that'll just be 3. Ha ha! Fuck! It slams back over there. Anvar, you hear the sounds of a nonsense up ahead. What do you do?
Yeah, some nonsense indeed. Anwar's kind of feeling a little bit fed up with all its fighting, feeling a little bit tired. He's gonna try to check it out regardless. He can't really see anything. Well, he can't see anything, so he's going to do what he feels is the best course of action. He's going to cast Shield of Fate at Ylva.
Right.
And then he's going to, that's a bonus action, and then he's going to prepare an action to cast. He's going to cast Pull the Dead if he sees it coming in this direction.
Okay, cool. Creatures it can see. Okay. Give this guy some vision. Okay, so I need Atlas, Ilva, and Gwyn to please make me a wisdom saving throw.
Remember, we have advantage.
Oh, that's true.
Doesn't help.
Gwyn, nope. Atlas, nope. And Ilva, what's the other one?
Oh, I almost disconnected. Not sure what happened.
Nope. Coming in loud and clear now. Make me a wisdom saving throw, please. At advantage, thanks to Hero's Feast. Didn't help Gwyn,
Oh, yeah?
didn't help Atlas.
No.
Oh my god. Ugh. Okay, as this constructed creature lets out this long reverberating sound, almost so low you can barely hear it, and all of you feel your metabolism start to slow down. You are all affected as if by the slow spell. And so -2 to your AC. Can't use its reactions in your action, bonus action, but not both. Okay, so it lets out this long, hollow whoa sounds. It then turns its attention to, and so just make sure. Okay, so you'll need to save again at the end of your turn. So you are slowed for at least one turn. And the creature and brings down a massive fist onto Atlas. What was it? 28. That'll be 9 points of damage. And then it goes, brings it down again and hits you again for another 21 points of damage.
21? Wow.
Actually, it's not making that sound. It's not doing anything.
Oh, sick.
It's just wordlessly doing this. And,
All right.
Ilva, what do you do? You are slowed.
Right. Oh. Well, I guess I'll attack it once then.
Yep.
Let's see. I ain't hitting it this time. So, no.
Doesn't pierce.
Yeah. I'm gonna move a bit. So just in case it does
Okay.
get some attack.
Swinging around.
And
Okay.
make a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, at advantage. Roll again. Oh, you are still slowed. Okay, Atlas.
All right. I will also move over 1 just in case of somebody getting up close there, and I'll go ahead and take my attack.
Single attack.
Ah.
Lethargy is just too much.
Alright.
Make a wisdom saving throw at advantage. 17 is enough. You shake off the effect of the slow spell, but that happens at the end of your turn. But from now
Alright.
on, you're good. Okay, Gwyn. Not feeling so powerful now, are you, bud? Huh?
Steady aim.
No, that requires your bonus action, and you don't have one because you're slowed.
Oh, I thought it just said 1. Okay. Well, in that case, does the 23 hit? Or the 29,
Well,
whichever one you want to take.
I take it as the first roll, so 29 does it.
Okay. Boop. Boop.
And yet you will get sneak, so 13 damage, 14 damage, and 17 damage. Okay, despite still being slowed, you still managed to get the shot out. So that's just your action. Don't have a bonus action. You can move, though, if you want.
Well, I'm good.
Okay, and make me a wisdom saving throw at advantage. Oh, shake it off. Shake it off. Shake it off so you're no longer slowed, but that happens at the end of your turn. Plod pots out from behind you. I'll take him out. I got him, guys. Everybody relax. Plod's got this. Pachoo! And he misses. Shit! And he ducks back here behind Anvar. That's Plod's turn. Anvar, you're up.
Right, so a little bit curious. So Anvar is gonna move forward. He can't see anything here. He's going to move past Win, and he's gonna be like, "Oh, okay. What is this?" He's gonna look at the state of both Ylva and she's going to go down here.
Okay.
Is he? No, then he'll be in reach of the fate, you think? No, he's going to just try to cast All the Dead on the golem thing.
Okay. It has
So which stone
advantage
did you-
for this. Oh, roll again. Oh, not good enough. Okay, roll damage.
Not good enough. Ooh.
Oh, that's the wrong one. Oh,
It
everything
was
going
about
off.
to land on the 7 instead of the 2.
What type of damage is to the dead?
It's necrotic.
He's not immune to necrotic, so we'll give him the full 13 damage. Okay, nice, Anvar. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn. I can't do anything else.
Yes, you can. You can roll a d6 for me.
Oh, sure.
Whoa! He lets out this low, deafening sound once again. I need Ilva, Anvar, Gwyn, and Atlas to all make another wisdom saving throw. You don't even need to bother Ilva, you're
Oh,
slowed anyway, but everybody else.
Yeah.
Oh
that's
wow.
Gwyn,
So you're
you
not
good?
immune once you do it. Okay.
Did you want it with advantage?
Yep.
Still?
Yep,
Alright.
yep, it's advantage because of Hero's Feast. So
No! It was
Anvar.
about to land on the 20.
Oh, you get slow.
Malcolm, mine's a fail. It's that bug where if you roll the 2 same numbers, it adds it. So I rolled 2 10s, so it's 11.
Well, thank you for being so honest. So you get slowed down once again as a slow reverberating hum goes round. And the creature turns to you once again. Atlas raises its mighty stone fist. Roar! Soundlessly, 14. I imagine that misses you.
No, 19 now with my -2. Yes,
Roar! 25.
that'd do it.
Boosh, 18 points of damage as it slams down on you once again. Ilva, still feeling lethargic. What do you do?
I'm gonna, seeing as I can't really affect it much, she's gonna do dodge action and then move back out.
Okay, so
Yes.
purposefully
Someone's
invoking the
going.
attack of opportunity. That is going to try and... yeah, it's just going to do a normal slam attack. 14. Cracks the ground next to you. That's a miss. But its reaction is spent. Atlas!
Yeah, gonna take a swing.
23 hits.
All right, and I'll get my sneak.
Yes, you will. Yep. 17, got it.
I'm gonna take Piercer and re-roll that too.
Does
Let's
that
see
need
here.
a reaction to do that, or it just happens?
It just happens.
Okay.
It says, and it rolled it to a 1, so it's 16 damage. Yeah, it's It
so
just says
you did-
that you can re-roll.
Cool. So,
So it's 16 total damage, not the 17.
I'll give him 1 hit point back, so he took the 17 off. Make a wisdom saving throw. Add advantage. Surely you can get this one. Surely. DM was trying to reverse curse it, but yep, you shake off the effect of slow. Gwyn!
Okay.
You're not slow, you're cooler than that. What do you do?
I'm going to, I'll steady aim again.
Yeah, Ilva, you're
It's
still
working for
slowed.
me.
You're still slowed, unfortunately. 29 hits.
And Atlas is still standing right there.
10 so far. 16.
And then bugs.
And then another 1. Okay. Golem stumbles a little bit as Gwyn the howitzer continues to unload.
Damn. But my second one misses.
It misses terribly. Gwyn, Plod rushes out. I got this! Stand aside, Gwyn. I'll finish him off. Fires his short bow. Ah, shit! Bounces off him. Over to you, Anvar! Anvar. Slowed.
Yeah. I can still cast spells, right? Even though I'm slow.
Yeah, you can have an action, absolutely, but no bonus action.
Right. I think I'm gonna spend myself here. I don't really know how much health it really has. I just know that it has to try. I have to try to take it down. So I'm going to use my last third spell level slot to try to cast Guiding Bolt.
Okay, yeah.
Let's try. No. Oh my god, my rolls have been so bad.
Can't all be Gwen today.
Well, sorry.
What's
yeah.
that you're pasting there, Ilva? What's that about?
Oh, it's that's slow. If you cast a spell with
Oh,
slow
right.
on, you might have to use your 2 turns to cast it.
Oh, I see. Well, it
you,
misses anyway. I never knew that about slow. Good to know.
Yeah, I'm going to walk off to in frustration and just be close to it. For some reason.
Now, if I was Malcolm, I would attack the magic user, but the golem is single-mindedly attacking the foe. So it's going to try and slam. Well, first of all, let's roll a d6. Nope. Okay, so brings down 2 more slam attacks against Atlas. The first one, 25, 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
I'm gonna use my reaction, burn my final spell slot, and just say no as a shielding word comes up to give me 15 temporary HP.
Okay, so you have 3 temporary HP now, I guess, with the 12 bludgeoning. Yep, okay, cool. Second slam attack. 17?
Nope. Back to 21, not slowed anymore.
Okay, just boosh, boosh. Both of them do minimal damage. Ilva. Creature looks cracked in several places. Perhaps you can finish it off this turn.
Yeah, I'll try a last desperate strike with the pike.
One attack only, as you're still lethargic. 14 clangs off it.
No.
Okay, make a wisdom saving throw at advantage.
Oh, and we're also right.
Anvar also.
End of the turn.
Yeah, can't shake it off. 17 is what you need, so even without advantage, you're good. So Ilva fails to finish it off, continues to struggle with the lethargy. Atlas.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and steady aim for advantage, and we'll try to stab it with the rapier.
Okay. That hits.
Sneak.
How do you want to do this?
Let's go.
He just summons the might of Hobblecock as he stabs it right in its chest, and then you see the rapier start to glow as in the rock just starts to crumble from all around the rapier.
Cool. Almost tempted to ask Gwyn that question since she was a big old howitzer then. that
that was
passive,
awesome.
that
You didn't get
passive,
all
perc-
done.
that passive perception of 20 really worked in your favor there because got that assassinated. Okay, guys, a little bit over time, so we'll end it there, and we'll pick up next week. Right on surviving
All
thus
right,
far.
sounds good.
A little bit worried about you for a second there, Anvar, but your dodge saved it. Okay, see you next week, guys.
Yeah, thanks.
Take care. Bye-bye.
See you next
Okay.
week.
Bye.